Tui. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope you're having a nice night. Thank you for coming by. My name is PorcelainMaid. That's right. Today we're going back to form. PorcelainMaid makes a return. We're using the low poly model today because we have Miss Lala on. As always, we're doing our rotations of our models. So starting next week and all throughout April, we are going to be swapping the models again for rotational purposes. Take male model out of the title. I'll be wearing it for the Fatal Frame stream later. I get to milk my new debut for at least 3 months. Because there are people that are dumb enough to not have seen anything. Okay, they're not dumb. There are people that are living under a rock enough that they probably don't even know that I have a male model until 4 months from now, when they're going to be like, what, you have a male model? It's going to happen for a very long time. Anyways, just so you guys know, we are hanging out with Miss Lala today for Porcelain Parlor. And as always, during Porcelain Parlor, I will not be reading every single thing that happens in the chat. Every single raid, donation, tip, sub, everything. I will not be able to respond to every single thing because we have a guest on and I want to be polite to the guest without, you know, interrupting them to be like, hey, thanks for the sub. But I do appreciate each and every one of you and it means a lot to me. We're going to start the stream with 3 hours, 3.5 hours maybe, of Parlor with Miss Lala. And then afterwards, I am going to be playing the rest of Fatal Frame tonight. Also, I might be sitting down right now because my back is killing me. I don't know what I did. I slept badly. I cannot bend. If I bend or turn too much, my back kills me today, so... Probably gonna be sitting for a lot of this. Don't call me Unc, I'll kill you. Anyways, thanks. I appreciate you all, and thank you so much for watching the stream. I will see you guys in a second. We're gonna start in a little bit, all right? Jesus Christ. No, I'm not wearing full body today. Just hand tracking. Like I said, my back is killing me. All right. See you guys in a second. Guys, open the door. Quick, open the door. Let me in. I'm coming in. Close it. Quick. Please, for the love of God, just close the damn door. Oh my God. Ah! Oh, holy shit. Hey. Hi, how you guys doing? So, it's been a little bit. I went out to go eat at a diner today, and I might not have paid because I forgot my wallet at home. And I also might, with a very big might, mind you, might have had a $37 breakfast and a $18 mojito to start my day off. And I also might have said that the person sitting next to me was paying for the meal and then went to the little doll's room and ran through the window. But it's fine. Nothing bad is gonna happen. I will say though, I noticed that I might have been tracked on the way here, and I saw someone in the rear view mirror of my porcelain chasing me down. Don't know if they actually managed to chase me back here, but if you hear the door knock, just don't open the door, okay? I don't have the money for this. You don't have the money for this. It's fine. but just don't open the door, okay? Please. Ham. Try that again. Try that again.
Where is everybody? Where am I? I don't even know where I am.
Shh, just don't say anything, and they'll go away on their own.
Hello? 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 Oh. I think normally when I try and go into somewhere, I know where I am, but I think I'm lost in one of these hallways.
Try going to the right.
I'm just. Huh?
Did you lose your model? Did you fuck up? Did you fucking lose your model?
I'm fucking.
Press that. Oh, okay. Just get off the screen. Just get off the screen and do it again. Do it again. Chad, just shh. If you don't say anything, maybe they won't notice that we're here. Just shut up. Shh. Quiet. Everyone quiet.
Okay. Excuse me. I'd like to excuse me. Him. What do you mean? I paid for your bill.
Jesus God!
Bill. What is this? What do you think? A $37 breakfast, $18 mojito. I didn't even know that we served that, and somehow it landed up in your head.
I was thirsty. What the heck? Wow! Why is it jiggly? Because
it is supposed to make you uncomfortable. It's supposed to make you uncomfortable. Look at this. You see what happens to the last guy the last doll that didn't pay? Look at this.
How many dolls are there?
I know how to get what I want, and what I need is my lights paid and the roof of my head taken care of. You think you're the only one? You're the only one who's got kids in this town? You're the only one who's got kids in this town?
I forgot my wallet at home, okay? It was an accident.
Well, maybe you should patch up some of the holes so then your wallet wouldn't be falling through them. This is ridiculous.
Wait, leave my dress out of this. I dress very well, thank you.
I actually, here's the thing. I was actually very surprised at how you decided to come to my lovely, fine, obviously a Michelin star establishment with a dress that I didn't think I could experience something from an older century than mine, but apparently.
Okay, rude. First of all, second of all, is that made out of rubber?
Why is it doing something for you?
I hope not.
Listen. If you had stayed long enough and had paid for your meal, you would have realized that my establishment is a kink judge-free zone. Thank you very much. So if the rubber's doing it for you, I'm not, I don't know, porcelain rubber.
No. It's not. I don't judge kinks, but it's like a correction thing where it's like, you're not getting judged. We're just beating the kinks out of you, so you don't have it anymore.
Okay, that makes
it's a different thing.
Get that. Okay,
Can you put that away? It's definitely working on the uncomfortable aspect.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll
we can work this out like civil people.
Okay,
Why don't
I'm
you
sorry.
Go down.
What do you mean? Because what? You said you're uncomfortable, so I wanted to change it to something a bit more comfortable for you.
Okay, well this is just a caricature now. This is very stereotypical. This is very stereotypical.
What do you mean?
I've met people like you before. This is very stereotypical. Oh, Joel, you're one of the good ones. Okay, I see how this is. I see. I get it. Okay. That's bone china. Okay? I'm clay. It's not the same thing.
Of course it's bone china. What do you think happened to the health inspector that tried visiting last week? I tried the burgers at my diner and actually paid for them, unlike your father.
Look, we can work this out, okay? I have a lot of kids. That's a lot of manual labor. Look, here, just take this one. It's fine. Here, look. Go ahead. You can have this one. They're very hard worker. You don't even need to pay them. Give them like maybe, I don't know, 2 days, 3 days. I guarantee you they'll make all the money back. That's like 40, what was it, $48?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, here, take it. It's fine.
You saw it here live on Purple Site that your father's willing to sell you for 48 buccarinos.
Well, it's not sell. I get them back. They'll just work off my debt for me.
That's hilarious. You think you're assuming that you get them back. That's adorable. That's adorable. I see a theme here. I see a lot of assumptions happening. Yeah, you assume that you can just leave the diner without paying. Assume that you'll get your children back. No.
Are you a waitress or are you the fucking IRS? Why are you laughing like you're evil? What is this?
What? I am not the IRS. Excuse me. My bookie helps me avoid my accounting, my very legitimate accounting person helps me run my business. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Well, I have a very legitimate accountant, too.
Oh, yeah?
Say hi to them. You'd be surprised how many things you can have your kids learn to do for you. One of them's great at mowing lawns. The other one, basically my tax accountant. It works out.
You know what? Maybe we should arrange. Look, I think we can come to an accord here. I think what we should do, we take the adorable dollies, the adorable kids with the little bows on their head. They meet my wonderful little greasers, put them in a little playpen, and they can learn from each other. You know, my greasers will teach your wonderful kids, how to
collect taxes, and then my kids will teach you how to do your taxes.
Exactly. Sure. Definitely not how to make a ship out of straw.
Can you take that plate off?
Wait.
This is a harmful stereotype. Not all dolls are tattooed, all right?
Okay, you know what? You're right. But a lot of them have holes in them.
You can't say that. You can't. I don't even. It's one crack. There's not two. It's one. Okay, you can't say that. Whatever. Anyways, welcome. No, we're not. The bit's over. Welcome, Miss Lala, to Porcelain Parlor. Happy to have you. Give me some personal space. Go that way. Too close. Back. There we go. One more. Back. Be gone. Rah! Disney swaps to 3D animation. Rah! And then you get scared and you go backwards a little bit.
There you go. That was not the cursed Disney. You threw me with the Disney animation. Oh, natural talent.
Well, welcome to Porcelain Parlor, Miss Lala. This is your first time being on. Could you introduce yourself to anyone who doesn't know who you are?
Oh, well, first of all, thank you so much. And thank you so much for lending me your wonderful kids to pay off your debt. How wonderful. My name is Miss Lala. I'm a 1950s diner waitress VTuber serving up fun in the 21st century. I'm also a Twitch ambassador, and I'm one of the founders for the VTuber Creator Club here on Twitch. And that is my mother's cell phone in the background because she also followed me.
Can she follow me too?
Oh yes, she's a very loving person. Yeah, she can do that. Let me help her with that.
I have a lot of preferences, and one of them is getting everyone's mom to follow me. Personally, I feel like that's one of the accomplishments that I have. It's funny because my own mom doesn't follow me, so I'm just getting everyone else's mom too instead. There's a reason that we fill the void with things. Why do you keep going down? Where are you going? You've done this multiple times. We already did the bit. Oh my gosh. Hey Raiders, thanks for coming by. My guest is gone now. She just disappeared. Hello, welcome to the stream, Raiders. Hope you're having a nice night and thank you for coming by. My name is Porcelain Maid. Sorry, there's been a gender bend recently and my brain's still working on it. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a nice night. Hello. So what was that about?
What you didn't hear? You didn't hear the my mom's phone was ringing in, so I had to make sure to put it on the silent.
Oh, you were actually doing that. I thought you were fucking around.
Listen, we're having a very intimate moment here. You're taking me a tour of your very dusty crib. I'm very excited to check it out, and we're welcoming the Raiders. That's
Okay, well,
and I want that to be interrupted. I'm sorry.
Let's not call it dusty. Thank you. I work very hard at keeping things at least a little bit clean. Thank you.
Okay.
My porcelain looks good at least.
Yeah, the porcelain looks very, very good. It looks a little. Yes, it looks the way it's meant to be. You have a great personality, you know that?
Oh, whoa, you don't say that. You don't start with you have a great personality to somebody. You say something nice about their appearance, and then you say the personality part. If you just say the personality as the first part, it makes it sound like it's backhanded. You're supposed to be like, oh, you're very charming. When you specifically say personality, it's like, okay, why are you saying personality? What are you avoiding saying, huh?
I see. Well, I'm trying this new thing, you know, new year, new me, and I'm trying not to objectify the people I always end up hanging out and collabing with. So I was trying to, but if that's the case, I mean, I do.
Honey, that's not working out anymore. You already put on the plate when you came into my stream. I feel like the objectification was there immediately. You walked into my stream with a plate on your face and said, "Look, I'm one of you."
Listen, can't you know what it is at the end of the day, you know, I don't mean to offend. I just get very stressed out, not being like on the in-joking part of the, you know, it's like patient, you know, trauma, you know what I mean? I just want to belong.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Well, either way, welcome, Lala, for being on my show. This is actually the first time I've ever had you on my stream ever, I believe.
Yeah, and it's true. It's true. Big, long-time fan of your streams and your content and of your community. Oh. I know I've come to stream a few times and just have watched you lurk. I feel like I've learned the basics of Monster Hunter by hanging out a little bit in your streams.
My favorite video game. Woo!
But yeah, no, thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no, I'm happy to have you here. I actually have a couple of questions to go through with you throughout the entirety of the stream. But don't worry, there's plenty of time for tangents, which I know is the #1 favorite thing every time. I was prepping the stream. I was prepping Lala pre-stream, and Lala went through like 7 different fucking tangents immediately. So I don't have those anymore, but it's fine. It's okay. I guess I'll just go fuck myself and we'll figure out something new then.
Oh, that you don't have to do that. I'm here, honey. I can give you company. Don't make it sound so sad.
It's not sad. It's one of my favorite parts of the day, self-cessed.
Oh, you know what? Then don't let me yuck on your yum. I apologize.
Why do you think I got so many models specifically for that? You know, we're getting into a different conversation. Anyways, I'm happy to have you here, Lala. I actually wanted to bring you on for the longest time because and this is so fun because I'm going to date this, but the last person that I had on Parlor was Pumpkin Potion, and I always attribute you and Pumpkin Potion in the same era of like older styled VTubers, which is one of my personal favorite things is seeing VTubers from different eras. And I was like, oh my God, this is perfect. I'm gonna have Pumpkin, and then I'm gonna have Lala on, and then I need to find somebody from like the fucking just the early 2000s to be a new VTuber to put onto my stream.
Pumpkin and I, she's like my black and white goth sister because we have the same model parent. So that's why. Yeah, so I think that's also why. Yeah, so we're actually we are sisters. We're model siblings. So there's a very fun idea we've been cooking on for a while, but there's some tech stuff we got to work out. But you know, I love me Pumpkin. I love me Pumpkin.
Excited for that. I wanted to ask you the very basic question just to start us off, because I think this is going to go on a tangent throughout all the other questions that I have. I wrote down quite a bit because there's actually a lot that I wanted to ask you. So the first one, and then we're just going to go from there, is obviously, how'd you get your start into VTubing? Like, what led you into VTubing? How'd you find VTubing in the first place? You know, what was the first one in there?
Well, I would like to paint a picture for you and for your lovely community. The year is 2020, and America has no more toilet paper, but everyone's baking bread or playing Animal Crossing. It was a troubling time. The dead were in the streets. And my husband was like, do you know of this site called Twitch? I was like, I do not know of this Twitch. He's like, oh, because I've been watching these people play video games and stream online. And I was like, oh, what is this? And he's like, I think you'd be pretty good at this. because you're mid at video games, but you talk a lot. I was like, what is that supposed to mean? And then,
whoa. You're a husband.
Wait, my man.
One, he called you mid at video games. Two, he watches VTubers. I don't know.
I can't believe it. I know. I made the best decision in my life because it's true. He was being very generous. I'm actually worse than mid at video games, but that's okay. That's not the time. I'm like, people are like, you're gaming. I was like, yes, I know how to use the jump button now. I'm very proud of myself.
That's a lot for somebody from the 50s.
Thank you. I know. The last time somebody said computer to me, it was a person with a pen and a pencil, and a pad. So wow. I know, I can't believe it. Now they got fancy boxes, but you put your fingers all over it and to type messages. It's amazing. The technology is out of this world.
I hear that they have CRTs that are at least 35 inches now.
Wait, what did you call me? And who's 35 inches? You talked to your mother with?
Continue on with your story. Zip.
But he was the one who was like, no, I think, you're very personable and you like gaming and you've wanted a hobby. So maybe this is something you should look into. And so I started streaming, but I streamed on my laptop and I used my RTX model. I was a face camera for like a couple of months. And then I stopped and I had another, because I didn't like showing my face on camera. And then a few months later, a friend introduced me to VTubing, showed me a HoloLive clip. I fell in love. And that was like the gateway drug. My friend showed me it. And I was like, wow, I could do all the fun stuff and have a whole creative sandbox to play with. Say dick jokes. Sign me up. Sign me up.
You get to do it and you get to have the whole artistic personality behind it where you get to have a whole aesthetic.
Yes, exactly. And so that was, I started my first time being live using an avatar was a PNG, and it was in, I think, the spring, so like April 2022. Yes, 2022. And the rest is history. That was how I started.
And it's been 4 years from that, huh?
I know we celebrate 4 years of VTubing in May and 3 years since I debuted this whole classy chassis that I'm rocking.
Okay, look at you.
Thank you. I'm like, it's like you passed the three-year mark, and people are like, wow, I can't believe you haven't been sent off to the glue factory. That really is an accomplishment.
You're locked in now. You don't get a chance at another job. This is it. This is forever. You're done. This is what you do for, like, you can't even get out if you wanted.
I know, it's so bad. I've tried getting the fry bits from underneath my fingernails, but they just now perpetually started paying rent by living there. So
congratulations, You're working in a diner for the rest of your life. How do you tell your parents that I'm going to be a waitress as my career choice?
Listen, you tell Puerto Rican parents not to anything else, it definitely becomes a problem. But it's fine. It's fine.
You have such a lovely model. I love this whole design. It's so nice. And I actually think that this is a really interesting thing that I don't know if a lot of people know, but you are really big into fashion. In fact, some of your previous jobs and career was in fashion, right? Was in like set design or fashion design.
So outside of the diner, I like to say I am a costume designer in film and television and a stylist. So I've worked on feature films, television, commercials, music videos, all that cool stuff, both my husband and I. And so think of costume design as live action character design. That's kind of my job. And so I've had the pleasure of doing that for over a decade, for like 13 years. And I've dressed clients as small as literal little hamsters and guinea pigs for jobs, and as big as huge 6'7" wrestlers with size 20 feet. I've really done the gamut, and I'm very grateful that I've had a lot of fun doing it, and I get to continue my creativity of design and stuff as a VTuber. It's been really great. I love it.
Did that play a part when you were making your own design? Because it's very clearly insanely well optimized. Like it's not a super complicated design. You're not running around with 30 frills on your dress or rips and holes or ball joints. It is conveying what you need to convey really simply, and it does it in a perfect way. I mean, you are the waitress. This is, if I imagined a waitress from the 50s, this is what I would imagine.
Oh, thank you. I definitely was Rosen. I was like hips and frills and throat. I definitely I feel like I love when I was thinking of my VTuber design, I didn't know what I wanted to be, and I was trying to find something that really resonated with me personally. And I am a big, besides like working in costumes and fashion, I personally love vintage fashion and thrifting and all that stuff. So I tend to always like to glam up in my life. And I was like, well, I want to do that with my model, but I also want to do it kind of like the Nintendo school of thought. I was not inspired by Nintendo character design. I was inspired by the way they approach their design, which is very simple, straightforward, very color blocky, and usually like a silhouette that is really, eye-catching, so when you take off all the color and it's just the outline, you can kind of figure out who that character is. I just really love their approach to design. And so that's why I was kind of inspired by that.
Don't bring up silhouettes. People are going to get reminded that my silhouette looks like a penis. When I was making my design, let's just say that I was not, I did not think of my silhouette design when I was making my character design the first time a long time ago. It's,
Show us.
It's like a Christmas tree. Realistically, it's more like a Christmas tree than anything, but I do kind of, pop
what
out
kind
here.
Of is it looking at that it looks like a Christmas tree? That's my question.
Do you see it? It's okay. We don't need to talk about this anymore. We can move on. We can move on. We don't have to continue this conversation. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We don't have to.
I want to behold this quote unquote Christmas tree.
I feel like we don't. This is a part of the conversation that we can move on from. We don't need to talk about. You're the guest here. We're not here to talk about me. Okay.
Sure.
We don't need to make this about. Anyways, look.
We just want to take a little peep at the. Nope, I'm not going to finish that sentence. I don't know. There might be children here. You got your kids here. I don't want to,
It's an 18 plus only stream, actually. If there are children here, we shoot them on demand. You're not allowed to watch my streams.
I was like, okay, so then, yeah, I want to peep the pee-pee silhouette. I want to peep the pee-pee silhouette.
Anyways, I was trying to get at it in a way where I was like, so you basically had kind of a lot of experience that would lend into making your character design, because fashion design is kind of a big thing. Costume design in general is kind of a big thing to go in with character design. I mean, you're doing it on real people, and I think that translates pretty well into making your own character design. So I was wondering, did you ever make something similar to this before? Did you ever, did you go through concept stages when you were making this and you had different ideas besides the 1950s aesthetic?
I always wanted there wasn't a different aesthetic I went towards. Because kind of how it developed was I was trying to figure out what I wanted the theming of my VTuber, and it can be really overwhelming, the option of choice, because you can literally be whatever you want. My favorite example is hot dog, what is it, bong water 420, that they're a fucking bong. Like, how incredible is that? I love that so much. He's a bong VTuber. But I didn't know. So I was trying to figure out, and I was watching streams, and I was like, oh, well, there's this whole culture of like how you become regulars in somebody's stream. You kind of develop a relationship with your streamer where they kind of know what's going on, what's up with you, all this different stuff, things that it just becomes very like cozy and friendly. And you come at certain times and this is that. And it just kind of reminded me of like a restaurant experience when you're like a regular, right? And I'm from New York. Diners are a big thing in New York and the Northeast. And so it reminded me of that. And I was like, oh, that's kind of fun if it was like that, because the way that streams are constructed kind of lend to that. And then I was like, well, okay, if it's gonna be a diner, then it's gotta be 1950s. Like, there's no other era. You're not thinking. Everyone knows in their head when they say 1950s diner, you already have a lot of images. You think milkshakes, jukebox, checkerboard floors. Like, you think of all that stuff already. So it's like, oh, it has to be 1950s. So I always knew it was gonna be that era. But then in terms of the details, my favorite color combination is red, white, and black because I like to wear that a lot in my personal life. And so it was just figuring out how to make a little bit of, I guess, a flourish on a classic uniform because, there's a lot of uniform looks out there. So how do I make mine stand out?
Yeah, wait, show yourself off. Go ahead and like back out into the camera so everyone can see the full design.
Okay, back. We're back.
No, Jesus Christ!
Oh, wait, sorry.
You gotta be careful. What the fuck?
Sorry. No, show you off my petticoat.
Oh God! I'm gonna get a vacation. No.
Listen, vacations are good. Don't be afraid of vacations.
The first time I've ever been banned on Twitch, and it's because of a fucking diner waitress. All because I didn't pay my fucking bill. Oh.
And a Twitch ambassador, so it's poetic.
That's
actually.
even more fucked up. That's like hypocrisy, just slapping me across the face. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, this is it.
I love the roller skates too, because I always forget about the roller skates. Every time I think of an old school diner, I think of the Flintstones girl on the roller skates giving the giant fucking stick of meat to Fred Flintstone.
I will tell you a little secret. So I didn't have different era like concepts, but I did have different concepts for my VTuber, and the roller skates is a leftover concept where originally my stream was going to be outside the diner because roller skates are actually just reserved for car hop waitresses, which is the kind of waitresses that would come, they hear your order, they come to your window, and they give you the food. If you're in the diner, you wouldn't really have roller skates, but it's such a fun idea, and I like the idea that
it's
I'm
really
zip-zap. And so yeah, there you go. So that was a leftover concept from that, because I love research. That's my favorite part of my job. So I was like, I deep dove into all this like 1950s like culture in terms of like the history of diners and how they're very different from East to West Coast and how all that stuff ended up developing and things. So it was
Actually, if you ever do other concepts or like future alternate outfits, I think it'd be really cool because the Flintstones and the Jetsons kind of are like a future and past versions of the 50s from what I remember. You could easily do like a kind of one of those types of outfits if you ever wanted to do alt outfits in the future. Did I hit the mark too hard? Are you actually doing this and I just guessed your fucking future shit?
I will say I have this long list. I don't know if you have this for yourself, Joel, but like I have a long list of like I call it my spaghetti on the wall list, where it's like I have a million different ideas of different iterations of my model. And yes, one of them is like a retro futuristic 1960s space age bubble helmet kind of Barbarella kind of thing. Because how could you? It's such a fun aesthetic to play in. And I used to perform burlesque, and one of the acts I was developing was an act that was a space age act. So it's kind of like blending. I like kind of had half of the design kind of worked out, but now I want to VTuberify it. So
see, that's sick. I actually I took some inspiration from you, and one of the future outfits that I've been planning on doing, I call it diner maid or radioactive maid, because most ceramics in the 50s or in your time were radioactive from what I remember. They're made with uranium. So I thought it'd be fun if I did like a diner gal outfit, except I also would glow in the dark and there'd be some nuclear themes to it, kind of like Fallout. Not Discord cutting out your entire like screech. That's so funny.
Okay. I've been dying to want to collect uranium glass because it's some of the coolest like houses. I get so excited.
Yes, I do plan to do it. I'm gonna get a design at some point with my designer, and I'll see how it goes. She's gonna collect me, Jesus Christ.
Listen, I mean, I was risen up, Senor / Rita maid over here before we got started.
Senor Rita maid.
And because I love you every time I mean, it's so evident that you have so much passion for design, because every time you drop like an outfit, it's so fun. Like we were talking about the nun look and how that was like, you know, how that kind of
favorite is the nun.
It's so cool. Well, it's so cool. It's so interesting. It's so dynamic and eye-catching and so fucking neat. And then like you can tell that every time you do something like that, there is so much care and thought. Because you know, there's some people who, and this isn't a knock to them, just some people haven't found the way to articulate their creative voice. You know what I mean? And so it's really cool when you see things that really stand out on their own. And that's not just me saying that because I don't want to be like murdered in one of these back rooms or anything.
Well, look, there's nobody has died on the premise of my stream yet. Preferably yet. There's no dead bodies in my house as far as I know. There's no ghosts, there's no goblins, there's no ghouls. The only people that probably have died are me and me alone, if I'm being 100%.
Remember, everybody, goon responsibly.
Where'd the goon come from?
Are
we gonna die from gooning? What's happening?
Yeah, isn't that what happened? Weren't you a guy goon too close to the sun, ended up in a doll's body?
You think I died by gooning? What?
Hold on, VTuber Wiki, did you fail me? Did
you like miss the wrong lore video? Because like I got multiple. I don't remember if there was gooning in any of the lore videos that I had.
I found this lore video on a site called R34. I think that's correct.
We talked about this before the stream. We had a conversation about this before the stream. I didn't think you were gonna bring it up on the stream. My editor's gonna make a clip out of it. It's gonna go on YouTube, and then the YouTube comments are gonna be like, Joel, if you don't want people to mention it, why do you keep bringing it up? I did not bring it up. I'm not the one who brings it up. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. I did it once, and now everyone does it. It's a curse. It's like the fucking memes from back in the day. Curse of Raw, curse of Rule 34, curse of Rule 34. No, please. I just want to be a VTuber on the internet. I don't want to have porn.
Listen. I like that. You gotta listen. I'm here to help. You gotta switch your perspective. When I found out,
give me a second. Let me switch my perspective. Wow, I still see things, and it seems like shit from here. If I'm being honest with you, Lala, I don't think the perspective helped at all.
Well, yeah, you know, I mean, I don't know where your eyes are facing.
My eyes are down here. Thanks.
Listen. I mean, I'm sure this does it for somebody. You know, listen. The world is full of
half of them.
I was gonna say the world is full of equal opportunity lovers, not haters. So you know, bless up.
What was I asking you about?
Sorry, you're asking me about how I stumbled upon Rule 34?
That's not the question that I
think that was the question. I think that was actually the question you were asking.
That is not the question I was asking.
You see, that's how you know that you're beloved in this community. When somebody decides to make a very curated piece of artwork on a very specific site, you know, they have to sit down and do that. You know,
I think she just wants to talk about Rule 34. I think she just is like, I need to get this conversation out of my head before it gets worse.
It's haunting me, actually. It's been a great burden.
Fine. Go ahead. Let it out of your system so we can get to the other questions. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Like you ever wonder? Isn't it so wonderful? So everybody spends their time. They come home from a long day of work, and they could do anything in this world, but instead they decide to make a little artwork, you know, where they they put the world supply of milk in your chest, and they decide to publish that on the internet. Isn't that a great honor? Something we should cherish. That means somebody took time, and they'll never get that time back. But they did that for your milkers, or my milkers, or everybody's milkers. I think that's a wonderful thing. Thank you. Oh, I just need to say that. It's been weighing on me.
I feel like we should bring back execution.
It's a different kind of head that people like to talk about. I don't know. Is it you know,
I didn't mean French style. Jesus.
Some people like it French style. What? Now we're discriminating in terms of how other countries handle their head? Oh, I came to the wrong stream. Thank you very much.
What do you prefer? French kiss? What do you guys prefer? French kissing or French guillotine?
What was it?
You get two choices: the French Revolution or a French kiss. Depends on the day, that. Honestly.
Yeah. Guillotine? No, gave me the French smooch while you put my head in the guillotine, so it's at maximum pain and pleasure.
We're moving on from this conversation. What was I asking about?
This house is wonderful. You know, I love your wonderful design aesthetic. I think that's how we ended up.
Yes. Well,
there you go.
I like your design aesthetic a lot, and we were talking about different future outfits and different things that you can do with your outfits, which I find really cool. Again, I do want to do a diner inspired maid because I got inspired by you when I saw it, and I thought it was really cool. And I actually wanted to ask you if you got your inspiration from anything specific from the 50s. Was there anything in particular that really got you into that aesthetic? Like, you know, for some people, it could be Fallout. It could be, I don't think Johnny Bravo is the 50s, but sometimes it feels like the 50s when I watch that damn show.
Oh, mama. I love my little blonde-haired, little upside-down Dorito man. That's what he looked like. Well, I grew up watching my family. Like, we're all creative types in my family, but I grew up watching classic movies, so I fell in love with like classic golden age era musicals. So Singing in the Rain and American in Paris, you know, Wizard of Oz, all these different kinds
of classical, huh? Jesus.
Yeah, no, I love it. And movies of that era in general. And so I fell in love with just how people presented themselves in the time. Like, you know, they had to go pick up the, fucking toothpaste from CVS, and they look like they were going out on a night of the town.
And then they put the toothpaste in their hair so they could really puff that shit up.
It puts that shit up, yeah, and it don't move, and it's amazing. I was like, try it sometime. You also smell minty fresh. It's incredible.
I've thought about it. I never put I've never put product in my hair, but occasionally, back when I was alive, I used to think about it. Because I have really thick, wavy hair, Chad. Not to dox myself, but back when I was alive, it was a pain in the ass, so I thought about it. Continue. Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I want it. You heard it here. I think Senorita Maid was like, okay, Miss Lala, I want you to come back and we can have a girls' night, and we can try all these lovely 1950s products in my hair, and so we can see.
Let's not try 1950s. I don't need to try products from the 1950s to put into my hair. I don't know how long those last. I don't know if those last forever.
Oh, it says the one made out of porcelain.
Whoa. Ceramic is a lot different from a chemical product, okay? I'm already baked. And glazed.
Okay. Well, I do like glazing. Glazing, so.
Continue.
But yeah, that. Basically, I grew up loving a lot of classic movies and stuff like that, and it inspired my own personal fashion because I just loved how people put themselves together. And so I have a deep affinity for it. I love the music. I love the movies. I'm a big history nerd. I'm very fascinated with, specifically, I love studying World War II history in terms of like all the things contextually, because fashion history and history are hand in hand. How people dress are a direct result of what was happening in the world at the time. And I find that so fascinating. And I love just kind of researching and looking at that. And,
like Great Depression era outfits too.
Literally, there was, if you look in the 1930s during the Great Depression, there flour bags. So the bags that flour were held in, they would have these beautiful floral prints and things like that. So when you have the Great Depression and you don't got money to spend, you had women repurpose the flour bags into clothes because of how beautiful the textile was. And so that you can actually do research on that you can see just literally the prints that exist. It's really, really cool. So, and like people would use, during the war, the big petticoats. The reason why like the silhouettes were very limited in the 40s, it's the ration era, right? So every family during the war was given a specific ration of like bread, sugar, things like that. And sugar was used as a stiffening agent for petticoats. So in the 1950s, when the war was over, that's why you had the big poofy stuff, because people no need to ration this stuff, and that's why some of that silhouette came back.
And that's kind of given away to a lot of other things, like detective outfits. They're always wearing those humongous ass coats with a big cigarette in their mouth.
No, yeah, yeah. I love all of that. I love the fashion and just contextual history. I'm very fascinated by it.
I can tell, because as soon as I gave you a time period, you immediately gave us an example of something, of how the time period and what happened to those people in their lives that like led to the type of clothing they have. That's sick. That's so interesting to think about, because I'm a bit of a newbie in terms of fashion. I try my best to do fashion, and I like character design, obviously, because I have a bunch of VTuber kids, and I've done all of my models' designs so far that have come out. So I'm a little, I get into it a little bit, but every time I've ever seen you, you have the most like insane outfit on. I'd love to poke your brain at how you do fashion, and I'd love to learn from you, because you actually have, obviously, I mean, you already said you have 13 years of experience, literally doing it as a fucking career, as a job.
But it's like different though. Like something I'm learning is like I usually like to come up with the idea myself. I like to come up with a very rough sketch. I am not an artist by any fucking means. I have a book that literally has light little stencils of a body,
I think doing clothing is, I think that's a part of, that's artistry. What you're doing is technically art. I think I mean drawing different, obviously. Drawing's
that's
different.
what I mean. Yeah, I can't draw for shit, but that's okay. I feel like when it comes to like, because my job as a costume designer is I like to tell a story through color, texture, fabrics. And so I get very, very detailed to even the type of buttons that are on a garment. I will swap out on a shirt because it doesn't feel right. Because my job in my career is like, you should know who this character is before they open their mouth. Like you should already get a sense of who they are by just looking at them. And that's distilling all these different elements, the season, their socioeconomic background, their goals within the film. What are we trying to communicate to an audience? And so these are all conversations I have with myself. And while I'm developing designs, which is probably
you should have those conversations. I don't know if you do anything with your career experience on streams, but it'd be really fun to see you do like kind of streams styled around what you used to do, where it's like, I'm gonna maybe you could take a VTuber and turn into a regular like outfit design that they could wear, because some people, they're super hyper focused on cosplay, but it could be cool if you took like a VTuber design and you're like, well, I'm gonna turn this into an actual like everyday outfit that somebody could wear that just looks really nice, and it still has the same color palette and themings of this character that you have.
I love it. Yeah, I tried once before, I think, and I tried doing it live, and I realized, everyone has their own creative process. I don't know how you, like, when you're wanting to be in like the zone, when you're wanting to do it, but I realized
can't do it in front of Chet.
I can't. I tried doing it in front of Chet, and I was like, oh, I can't do that. I'm having performance anxiety. If I had a pee be deep inside myself, it'd be touching my spine right now. It'd be totally inverted. So I was like, next time I do this, I think I will do the translation, and then I can talk through the process, because I tried that. I did, what is it? I distilled Froggy Locks design.
Oh, you did do it. Hell yeah.
I did a couple of different people, and it was a very fun exercise. If anybody is familiar with the concept of Disney bounding, that's kind of, it's like VTuber bounding, where it's like taking iconic elements, colors, or details to distill it into a way that you can rep your favorite people or yourself in a casual way. But I love that. I don't know. I think just this space lends a lot to creativity, and I'm constantly inspired. And so I'm always thinking, like, I'll see something that you do and I'll be like, oh, why don't I rethink this, like, in a great way, like a good way, in terms of like, oh, this is so smart, this is so fun, this is so cool. Like, I think I'm always inspired by what people are doing. And when I go back to doing my design, it's like, how can I push it further? What can I do that connects with me and then also provide something new? So,
I think
but I
it'd
like
be
the
cool to see. I mean, you could do like you could I mean, I'm sure you've already done something similar to this, or you're thinking about it, where you do a pre-recorded part of it, where you're allowed to just do your process normally, and then you just show what you've finished up to chat. Still really cool. That's because you're one of the people that has such an interesting experience in VTubing, and I think it'd be really cool to see you just bring that into what you do already, because it's just so different. It's so different, and it's so interesting to see.
Thank you. I will say it was I started, I came out of the closet in terms of being a VTuber too in my professional life. I was like, wow, I can't believe as an adult woman I've had to come out twice in my life, first to my mother and then to my agent. And so then I was telling them, I was like, I live this Hannah Montana life, I'm a cartoon character on the internet, I'm telling my agent, they're like, what the fuck? I was like, no, literally I am, this is my life. And they're like, huh? What do you what?
Hannah Montana to VTubing.
And it's like the best of both worlds. As I swing my booba around and say copious amounts of, lewd humor to the children. But
not no children. There's no one's there.
yeah. Yeah, exactly. No, too. Yeah. Stop it, please. I'll get make sure that was a test. Nobody fell for it. Good. What? I'm checking. So but yeah, I started telling some of my professional film colleagues about what I've done, because in our line of work, we've had a very tumultuous past, I want to say like 5 or 6 years, between the pandemic, the industry strikes that have happened, and a lot of people haven't found other avenues for their creativity. And so I've become far more open about being a VTuber and showing what we're all about. And I have to say, I am very surprised at how many people are not weirded out. They're so curious and usually think it's really cool. And so it's like the other way too, where it's like, wow, people are really fascinated by the amount of work we do. I mean, we're tiny little production companies. We're coming up with our own branding, our own art, our thinking, our stories. We build our own communities, our own, it really is a testament to how amazing we all are.
I will say, every time I've ever met somebody that does not have any information on the outside, on the internet, right? They don't use the internet. And this happens a lot because a lot of the people that I've met, a lot of older people that I've met throughout my life, because my mom is kind of a little socialite person, and I meet a lot of older people. A lot of them, whenever they hear about VTubing, they don't, like, the only people that hate on VTubing, I feel like they're not old people most of the time. Like, every time I've met an old person, I tell them about VTubing, they are so interested in it, and they're like, oh, it's like a baseball mascot. It's really cool. This is really interesting. And they get really into it, and they ask a lot of questions. A lot of people seemingly like it. I've never really met anyone that outwardly it just does not like VTubing or does not like the concept of it, unless they've, they're younger, or maybe they've been on the internet a little bit longer, and they're like, VTubing, and then they have their own preconceived notions. The idea of VTubing, when you present it to somebody that has no idea or preconceived notions about it, they always like it. I've never met anyone that's not liked it so far.
And
or
I have
they
a
could
theory.
secretly hate it and they just aren't telling me to my face. I don't know.
No, I do feel like there's a difference, and I do feel I have kind of learned why sometimes younger generation, like the youth, why they have sometimes an aversion to what we do, and it has a lot to do with cringe. It deals with people feeling like being unapologetically loving something and being yourself is something that is very vulnerable, and you kind of like shed that as you get older. And I feel like there is an aversion sometimes to people being authentic to themselves because it's considered cringe. There's like this, like people are suspicious of authenticity or earnestness right now because, you know, there's so much happening in the world. You don't know what's real, right? And so I feel like when you're trying to figure out yourself, or you're navigating those things, sometimes when you see people who are very confident in what they're doing and it may be a little different, it's off-putting because maybe it's threatening to you as a person in terms of you not knowing where you are or what you want in life. I find that to be like the case because there hasn't been a single person, like even the people, like I met some cosplayers at KaraokeCon this weekend that were younger and they were like, so what is this? And I was like, it's a booth. Your eye's not working? And so
what is this? Huh? What kind of scam are you running here?
I was like, well, it is a scam because we're not serving any food, but but you know, they like you're not selling food here. No, we're serving VTuber stuff. So come here, let me.
I'll be honest. I would be a little. If I was really hungry at a convention, I walked up to a booth that looked like it was selling food and it was selling me VTuber merch. I might start hating on VTubers too. I might start say some mean things about VTubers.
I realized that it was a bad look because I happened to be on my quote unquote lunch break and I was like deep throating a slice of pizza while telling them to fuck off. So I realized that maybe the message was a little confusing, you know, as I'm trying to be like, VTubers are fucking awesome. No, I don't serve food. You sound like a whiny baby. I realized that maybe those things in tandem may be a little off-putting.
That was really funny.
maybe but I do find that people, like when you start explaining, or you know, people, I don't know, I think what we do is really cool, and I think when people start to understand it a little more, they're like, oh, that's actually kind of really interesting. Like I know that has been the case ever since I've become an ambassador. I've had a lot of internal conversations with people and just being like, hey, this is like some of the obstacles we have, or this is what it's really about. And people have been really more open and receptive because they're like, oh, I'm only used to seeing one kind of VTuber or one kind of style. I was like, you do whatever you want. You just got to find something that's true to you. It's a medium at the end of the day. You can be as leaning into your character as much as possible, or it could be one-to-one to you. It doesn't really matter as long as you're having a good time and you're celebrating and respecting the art community, which is like the backbone of this niche. And yeah, I don't know. I think it's really fucking cool what we do.
I push it all the time that VTubing is whatever you make of it. And I do hold to the fact that every time I've ever seen somebody hate on VTubing, it's because they get some preconceived notion. They saw one person they didn't like the humor of, and they were like, nope, that's everyone now. I don't like it. Every VTuber, that's all of them. What do you mean? I hate every single one of them now. I watched one cartoon as a kid, and now I hate every single piece of cartoon history. I saw one anime, Day at the Beach episode. Every single anime's for those degenerate hentai-loving whores. And it's like, okay, let's take a step back here, okay? You are the one who chooses the difficulty of the video game you're playing, okay? You can make it however you want. If you can like it in it, there's so many different mediums and genres that you can enjoy.
I love how you said that, though, that you can change it, like the difficulty in a video game. That's such a nice way of putting it. Because you could really, don't worry, they're going to interrupt to some nonsense in the background. Don't worry if you hear anything.
Oh, none of us hear it. You're all good.
Okay, great. Making sure. But we, yeah, I think you can, yeah, you truly can make it whatever you want, and it could be as crazy. And once you tell,
like, you made the sandwich, brother. You built the FYP. It's yours. Like, you can do what you want.
Yeah, exactly. And I also encourage that to people who are like, well, you know, I have to do this because everyone's doing this. I was like, if you don't like it, don't do it. That's why, listen, I love watching you play Monster Hunter. I like watching other people play Elden Ring. Do I pick that up and have a little bit of an aneurysm because I don't know my left from right? And I feel like, yeah, you know, yes.
Yes.
But, you know, and I think that's totally fine. Like, and that's why I go back to what I was saying earlier. I feel like sometimes when it's hard to have your own back and like and trust your gut in terms of what you like, because maybe it's different than what other people like. But I think that's really cool, because that means that's you as a person. There's only one of you in the world, and so what are you offering to the table? And you got your whole life experience, your own taste, all that stuff, and that can really, that's unique to you. Which is why I'm still fighting for Beverly Hills Chihuahua to be part of the Criterion Collection. That's a fight that I have to shoulder.
I don't think we don't need George Lopez as a Chihuahua again. I think we're okay. I think the 2 was enough.
I had a great time hanging out in this parlor. I didn't realize I was going to be disrespected so much. I will not take the slander of the adorable Chihuahuas that are tiny but mighty. I thought we came in to be talking as friends, Joel. As friends.
Look, I watched the George Lopez show for years. All right, I watched enough of it. I get a little bit of sass towards him. I can have a little bit of sass towards the motherfucker. I've seen a lot of it. I've seen almost every episode of that man yelling at his kids for years.
I don't care about this human person. I care about Poppy, the Chihuahua, who's trying his best when he bagged a Gucci babe named Chloe. Okay, that's who I care about. Not this man named George Lopez. I do not care for this man named George Lopez. I care about Poppy, the little tan-colored Chihuahua. That's who I care about. Okay.
My apologies to Poppy.
Yeah. Thank you. Yes, you should always. Yeah, thank you.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I appreciate that. I will accept the apology on his behalf, that he definitely was waiting for this entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Mm-hmm.
He had beef specifically with me.
Yes.
Lala. Lala.
What?
As a waitress, what's your diner order? What do you get at a diner?
I have 2 go-to orders when I'm dining in at a diner.
So you do have orders prepared in your head every time.
I do. I've been getting I oscillate between the 2 things, and I've had the same. I have 2 different orders depending if I'm in the mood for breakfast or for lunch food. Which really, because I don't say at the time of day. It's just in the middle. What am I in the mood for? Because if I'm at the diner at 2:00 in the morning, it's just a matter of what I'm wanting to munch on. It doesn't matter what time I'm eating it. It's just if I want eggs or not. But usually I do sunny side eggs with a side of home fries, sourdough toast, usually toast with some butter on the side, and then I like
Home fries are cubed potatoes, right? Like tiny cubed potatoes?
I like home fries. Yeah. And then, and I always get coffee. Always get coffee. I usually drink 6 cups of coffee when I'm at a diner. Because I don't know, something about the coffee. I feel like I can drink endless amounts of it. And I don't have my teeth don't start chattering. You know what I mean?
You know what? I've recently started drinking coffee again after being on a GamerSupps only drinking diet for years, and I forgot that I really do enjoy coffee. And I think one of the reasons is that I have zero sugar creamers that I really like, and I've noticed that I've needed a little bit more bitterness in my life. I've had a lot of fruity drinks and very different, I have a lot of the same food tastes, and I think the bitterness is really cutting through a lot of things that I eat. Makes everything way better.
It's so good. Yeah, I like to joke that when I was a wee Lala and I was breastfeeding off of my mom, one boob was hot sauce and the other one was coffee. So those are my 2 biggest vices. It's those are the 2 things I must have at least once a day.
Mm-hmm. Same. I need a bitter black coffee and at least 6 cigarettes, and then I'll be able to start my day.
Oh wow! I can't believe your Mama Maid was.
They're not real cigarettes. It's fake. It's made out of paper. It's a cosplay cigarette.
I can't believe that Maid sucked on some cigarettes, and that was how they became a nice, strong porcelain maid instead of just a teacup maid. It's amazing. I'm very proud of you. It's go Mama Maid.
So what's your other order?
Anyway, on to the other order. The other order is I always get a pizza burger deluxe with waffle fries and melted mozzarella cheese on top with extra pickles on the side and still coffee.
Doesn't sound too bad. Extra pickles are always good. I always like that. What's a classic diner menu? What do you think is on every diner? If you went to a diner, what are you there to expect? What should always be on the menu? Because I feel like I have a very different. idea of diners nowadays because I grew up watching Guy Fieri do diners, drive-ins, and dives. And if you don't know who that is, because I know there's a whole new generation out there that doesn't watch TV, there was a TV show back when I was a kid that Guy Fieri, the guy with the frosted tips, you might know him as the meme picture now because we had a normal picture of himself. I don't know if that was real, but
Yeah.
he had a show where he'd go to diners, drive-ins, and dives. If you don't know what a dive is, it's just like a little, it's basically a restaurant in like a back alley corner most of the time. But I would watch him review different foods from that. And every time all the diners had like varying different versions of burgers and then some random ass food. So what do you think is like every diner should have this type of food?
Well, I have a very specific, for me, I'm very locked in on, because diners can be different according to where you are, right? Like you got the greasy spoon that's like a really like, very narrow walkway, not a lot of seats and kind of stuff. You have all kinds of stuff. But my favorite kind of diner.
I didn't know they had a name. I didn't know that you would call those type of diners greasy spoons. The ones that you see in movies and everything where it's just one long walkway.
Well, because it all comes from the early 20th century, where it was the only place that blue collar workers could like eat after a shift. And so that's like the culture of diners was to serve like that demographic. And so they were very functional in that sense. And then they started to take on personality, in terms of where they started to go. But really in like coastal cities or where they had a lot of construction, that's where they would be developed. And then in New York specifically, what was it? In New York, you had the Greek immigrants were the ones who really helped develop diner culture, which is why you have that blue and white iconic New York City cup. And it's Greek design because it was like there's a whole bunch of Greek history and stuff. And yeah. So anyway. Yeah, New Jersey is where a lot of that stuff started happening. Sorry. Anyway, you came for the VTuber Save for History. I told you I got baptism. Okay, some people got Sonic and fucking trains. I got fucking diners. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry.
I was like looking at where you were looking because you were looking up for a bit and then you were looking down and I was like, what's going on? Are you tying your shoes? What's happening?
No, I literally it's me like this is me looking in the knowledge in my brain. It's me looking at my brain. Why are you fucking judging where I search for my knowledge?
I don't know. I'm just looking at where you're putting your eye contact. That's it. I was just looking at where your eyes were.
I literally just said I was suffering from the tism, so eye contact is like, what? What? Nope, not that. That feels comfortable. Anyway, how's it hanging?
Just
Joe?
doesn't want to look me in the face. Doesn't want to match my eye contact. My unprecedented eye contact. Wait, fuck.
Sorry. I'm sorry. My tangent on the diner. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. We all have armchair autism because none of us have been to a doctor. However, I would say I feel like when I think of a diner, I think of eggs, right? Greasy eggs.
Yes. Yeah,
some type of fries, doesn't matter what it is. My personal favorite, shoestring. Eggs, fries, potatoes, in some way. There's always the classic breakfast menu item of pancakes or waffles, depending on what you are. French toast sometimes. I feel like not all of them offer French toast. And then,
burger.
What else would they have? Obviously coffee. Some kind of burger.
Gotta have a burger, or also
Salisbury steak, maybe.
Burger. Salisbury steak, a little triple deck sandwich. Where they put the lettuce, tomato, the turkey. They put it in like little white bread, and they cut it into little triangles and stick a whole skewer onto it. That's onion.
Pies. They have desserts. They always have like the weirdest like home baked dessert.
Yeah. Good pie. Yeah.
And that's what I expect from every diner. I feel like if I go to a diner, I should expect that to be there.
I feel like that's a pretty good list. Milkshakes, of course.
I miss milkshakes. I love being lactose intolerant. I used to go. This is a Midwest thing, I think, or an East Coast thing. It was Steak and Shake.
Oh yeah.
I used to go to Steak and Shakes all the time as a kid, and that kind of had it was like fast food dressed up as like a 50s diner sometimes, and then they like got it's like the greasiest fucking most disgusting food, but I always loved going to it when I was younger.
Oh no, I love it. I love Steak and Shake. I do love Steak and Shake. I like that you said it's cosplaying as fast food. That's
It's fast food cosplaying as a diner.
Yeah, that's what it was. But that is cosplaying as a diner. That's so funny. But yeah, I love. I feel like also like if you're going to a real diner, like you gotta have like a real diner doesn't have just like one sheet menu. It's gotta feel like a tome is thrown on top of the table. It's gotta have like 20 pages because then it's gotta have like you just gotta have like a bunch.
20 pages? I don't think I've ever been to a real diner then. Jesus Christ.
You a diner where they have like they put Greek food, pasta, they put like a bunch of different stuff on the menu. That's like solid. Like you
What?
gotta do.
I always assumed it was just grease maxing and there was just like the classic American breakfast and then that was it. You just got that and that was your only choice.
You gotta. Oh my God! I'm gonna scoop you up. Listen, we're gonna close the door to the parlor. I'm gonna take your little porcelain hand. We're gonna go get a bite, and you're gonna order from the wonderful menu that's a 20-page menu. Get something from every category.
Oh God, that's like
yeah.
A diner used to be like a classic place to get food. Now it's like a cheat day for me. As if I go to a diner, it has to be my cheat day.
Gotta be, oh, well, you know.
One meal from a diner is like all the calories I can eat in a day, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe in a year or two, depending on what you get.
Oh boy, man, I love calorie counting. Why can't everyone just have a high metabolism and we can just eat whatever the fuck we want? How did we evolve to be this bad and not efficient with our food? Or maybe we are efficient with our food and that's why calories are going in so hard. This sucks.
I thought that was the whole point of you having such a big skirt. I mean, that's why I got my floofy skirt. I tried to shove all that shit.
To hide my ass.
It's to hide your fat ass. That's what I thought. I was like, brilliant character design. Nobody knows how fat of an ass you have. Wow. Brilliant.
No, I've shown my side view. I've told them before that it's all fake. This is actually all puffed up. There's nothing there. I've shown my side view before. It's all fake. It's a petticoat. Nothing's there. Don't believe the lies.
It's okay, Julian.
What?
Now I know fabric, and I'm gonna tell you, that is not just fabric, okay?
That's fabric. That's fabric. That's a petticoat. It actually goes straight down. It's just completely flat.
Why are you resisting?
Thin as a board. Thin as a board. It goes. It's like plank from Ed and Eddie, just going straight down, and then there's a petticoat that makes it look curved.
Not made out of wood. That's silly. Just admit that you're curved like a fucking vase. That's in a museum. It's okay.
It's not. That's all fake. That's fake.
You
It's fake.
You heard it here. Joel is totally curved like an antique.
Don't believe what anyone says. It's all fake. It's not real. I am very clean cut. I'm a very androgynous doll. There's no puffs anywhere. This is my testosterone. It just puffed up in that area specifically.
When you tell people that when their dick grows 3 inches, is that where the 3 extra inches goes? Is that where it's stored? Where is that? I don't understand.
No inches are going anywhere near that. Okay, let's relax.
Who was saying that? I was talking about storage. I wasn't talking about putting it nowhere. I was talking about hiding it. Whoa, you brought it there. Oh, wow. Wow, you hear this? Yeah. Wow. I came here to settle a bill. And this doll keeps on talking about tentacles and their big derriere underneath their giant skirt. This is crazy. I can't believe it. Damn. Wow. I can't believe it.
I make a sex joke and I'm evil. Lala makes a sex joke and everyone starts clapping and saying, woo, let's go. I see how it is.
Thank you.
I see how it is. No, it's Women's Month. It's Women's Month. I get it. I'm using my male model right now. It's Women's Month.
Yeah. It's Women's Month. It's Women's Month. I know. I have to go back to the diner and serve more food in the kitchen. Happy Women's Month. Wonderful, wonderful.
That's not the same thing. That's a job. You're making money from that.
Sure.
Clearly, you're making money from the $18 mojito, but whatever. It's fine.
if that bill was paid for. Wow, I can't believe that Joe really said I hate women. I'm not gonna pay for the bill. In which I came in and ate at her restaurant. Wow, you heard it here, guys.
Speaking of hating women, are you a Guy Fieri fan? Discord really, I love when Lala laughs and Discord just completely cuts off the laugh, so you just see the model laughing like like just silent laughter.
Hating women, so about that Guy Fieri.
Enough about women. How do you feel about the mayor of Flavortown? Give me your opinion on him. He brought a lot of attention to diners.
He did bring a lot of attention to diners, but I always had a question. You know, his frosted tips were so iconic. Are all tips frosted? Like, are the curtains matching the drapes? That kind of situation? Inside thoughts that are not supposed to be spoken out loud.
Hold on. I can answer this question without saying anything. Hold on. I can answer this question without saying anything.
Okay.
There. The tip of the fingers are frosted. See? Darkened extremities.
Yes, that because I imagine I missed that episode where Guy Fieri called him his how do I say this in a very safe for work way?
What are you talking about? I was talking about fingers. What are you bringing up?
I was talking about Guy Fieri's penis.
You just didn't, not even a smidge of just like hesitation, not even an attempt at fucking censoring the word, just went for it, full send. Okay.
Okay, we're very straightforward and straight to the point.
Could have said his other frosted tip, could have said his carpet match, or whatever, it's fine. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
So, fan or no?
No fan? Yes, fan. I feel like he's, what do I feel? I mean, he's definitely a personality. He has it. Yeah.
Lala says, I can do better than Guy Fieri on diners, drive-ins, and dives.
I'm just saying he never had competition at the time. And so just saying, I think we need to reboot the show with somebody who actually, you know.
Announcing Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives 2 with Miss Lala, the VTuber.
I can't wait to have people try and serve me food by putting a burger against an iPad. That's like my dream.
God, dude. That'd actually be so funny to have you hosting like a food area. Like at a VTuber con, Miss Lala is actually hosting like a food area. Like you have a little mini diner set up. That'd be awesome. God,
It's my dream. It's my dream. Actually, in all sincerity, one of my big dreams is, San Diego Comic-Con, South by Southwest. They do these really big immersive setups. Like, for instance, they built one of the towns from Fallout when they're promoting the show. They did it for like Godzilla in the past, where it feels like you're like on a movie set. I want that level of production design work of a diner, and it's like a full experience. I want that really badly, and I do that for a convention. And everybody can participate. It'll be great.
Do you still go to diners and stuff? Do you normally go to diners to get food?
Yeah, it's not, it's interesting. It's not just like a bit that it's like, oh, I took this. I genuinely love.
Like a regular thing for you?
It is, yeah. So I bounce between the East and the West Coast. I'm originally from Queens, New York, and where my family lives in Queens, we have a go-to diner that we go to all the time. So whenever I'm in town, I'm visiting my family, we always go. And like I know all the staff. The staff knows my entire family, and okay. It's actually like a thing. I can see where you
really like the regular ideas from earlier.
It's true. Like I talk to them, and then they like. They'll give me shit. They'll try to they're very cool. They're very cool people. They're really nice. Like when I was putting out merch for the first time, I made little diner mugs, and I was like, oh, I don't know, maybe I could take pictures at the diner, but it'll be a whole thing. And they're like, they're like, of course, you can come anytime. anytime. And so they let me take pictures without any issue because we've been eating there for a long time.
That's so sweet. I have one of your diner mugs too, actually. Yeah. You sent me when you sent me one of the fan gifts that somebody got me because I haven't been going to conventions for a while, and it's super adorable. It's a little slime crochet, and you also sent it to me with a Lala mug, which is super cute.
Yes. It's very useful. You can drink coffee out of it. You could put pens in it. You know, if you want to sound like Bane, you can scream into it. It has a lot of use. Yeah. It's very, very versatile in its uses.
Jesus Christ. No, it's great. I actually like it as merch. What mugs are so I'm very critical of like content creator merch to this day, but one of the only times I always think merch is kind of fun is when it's a mug. I like decorative mugs. I like merchandise mugs. Not a big fan of a lot of merchandise that content creators do when it comes to clothing or anything, but I've always found myself really liking mugs because I always thought like, oh, a mug with a little character on it, that's really cute. I like that. That's like one of the only merchandises even as a kid where I was like, oh, I actually think I would kind of like that.
I can't believe that you don't have a mug. I feel like that should have been the first merch you should have done, where it's like a mug that has like cracks and stuff like that, and it could be really fun and themed. Like I was like, I can't believe you don't have a mug.
I would like a teacup. I want a teacup set. I want a tea set for me, but it's not something that's easy to do. The only VTuber I've ever seen get one is Monarch, and that was for 2 weeks, and then she was like, fuck you, I'm not doing this anymore. But I always thought it was really cool. If I were to get some kind of drinkable thing besides Gamer Subs cups, I would want a sippy cup made to look like my chat. Like I want a sippy cup that looks like this motherfucker right here. I think they would look really cute as a sippy cup, just their fat fucking head. They drink out of their brain.
Yeah, that's so cute. I love it. But if you do that, you gotta have like the bow light up or something. It's so cute.
What am I gonna make sketchers? Why does the bow need to line up?
What do you mean? Because you need the visual stimmy. You gotta be like, every time you suck, the little like the bow like lights up because it's like, Papa is proud of me.
I'm not giving him a light up. They don't need that much stimulation. Then they have to fucking put a battery in it or something. We're not doing that. Look
at all of them. Look, wow, your father's denying you joy. It looks like. How do you all feel about
this? They get enough joy. I actively give them enough joy. They don't need more. Too much joy is a sin. You get a little bit every day. Just a little bit as a treat. You don't need that much.
He's rationing joy. Oh, I didn't realize we're still in the war. Oh my God.
Look, they're fine. They don't need that much. Lala, you are a big Fallout fan, as we can see. I noticed you.
What? I fucking hate Fallout.
Honey, you played Fallout 76. You have to be a Fallout fan to play that. You literally played one of the games that had the worst opening ever that everyone shat on for years. You have to be a Fallout fan to be like, oh, well, it got better. I can play it. I don't know about that, dude.
Don't look at my Steam library. It's like I love it so much.
Is that your favorite? Do you think Fallout would be your favorite game? Because I feel like, I don't know, just because it fits your aesthetic doesn't mean it's your favorite game. But I wanted to know because it seemed like you were really into it and it fits so well with everything that you do already.
I definitely genuinely love Fallout as a game. And just the universe and the world building, I do love it. It's not like my #1 top favorite game of all time, but it's definitely within my top 5. And I would say Fallout as a franchise. Like I wouldn't say there's one that I'm like, damn, this is the one that like made me as a person. I think in general, cohesively, like Fallout is like a really cool just franchise and IP. So I feel like that's top 5. But I feel like there hasn't been a game that made my mind break as much as BioShock. That's my #1 favorite game.
That's another one. That is another one that is in the similar fucking time frame. Oh my God, I forgot about BioShock being in. I forgot because my fucking VODs got so fucked by copyright because of the random songs in BioShock that are old.
Yeah.
random
Yeah.
song playing in the background. Oh man, I can't wait until the YouTube VOD watchers enjoy this VOD. Random 50s record player in the background of BioShock? I don't think so.
I had that issue playing Fallout, and so what I have to do is I have to turn off the in-world radio, and then I play my own jukebox, so to say, and then that way, it's a little less awkward. It's still awkward because you're like big out on your hip, you're like singing along, but there's like no other music except just like the silent steps of your feet on the desert ground or whatever, and you're like,
when you have to mute the game.
yeah. It's like,
Yeah, I recently went through BioShock last year where I played all the games, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed BioShock 2 specifically as the best one.
Yeah. I love 1 and 2 in terms of the world of Rapture. Like, once again, the reason why I loved BioShock is that I played it when it first came out. A million years. I'm 21, I promise. When it first came out.
I know you're older than me.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah. What? Oh, so you're 20? Oh my God. One day you'll be able to drink, Joel. I believe in you.
Yeah. I'm 20.
Yeah.
I'm 20.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Be careful what you say, Joel, because if you age me any further, I'm going to bring back the rubber band.
I got to sneeze, and I've just been waiting for it to come out. I'll be honest with you. I've been nodding my head, hoping it would happen, but it's not happening. Oh, it's gone. Okay. Anyways, go ahead. BioShock.
BioShock. I think BioShock is a game. It really kind of changed the market because it was so cinematic as a first-person shooter, and really, the storytelling is so different. It kind of reminds me of Undertale with how you play the game. It's like taking the mechanic of a video game, the concept of playing a video game, and using that as part of the storytelling in such a strong way. And I was like, this is so cool. And the world building, and of course, it's up my alley because of the aesthetic. But I also loved just like the themes within it, like the art, like literally the themes of like, oh, society doing something like this, the questions you ask you. I love that about the game. So a game for me to really be knocked out of the park is like, it's got to have all those different elements, that the artistic direction is out of this world, that it's got to, what is it doing with the game that leaves a lasting impact? What are, the feelings you have, the actual gameplay experience, and the music being a big part of the gameplay experience. So
I have games like that too. And I agree with you. BioShock definitely had an identity that came swinging right out of the gate. And I think that's something that's important for a lot of games nowadays, where it doesn't feel like, maybe it's because of the saturation of games, which is, something that's always going to happen. Same thing with shows, same thing with movies, everything. But it feels like there's sometimes less games that come out of the gate with a fucking like pow 1-2 combo of punching because they have a distinct identity. A lot of them have different things. A lot of them have identities that are very similar to previous ones, so it's kind of nice to see games that are like bam bam, this is who we are kind of thing.
Yeah, I agree. And when those games come, there's a reason why it's like so incredible, and why it gets why it gets so many positive reviews and stuff. I played this game, it was in 2024. I played Undertale for the first time, and it changed my life.
Undertale, yeah.
I love Undertale. That
also had a big identity that kind of punched people in the face.
Yeah, I love. What about you? You got to tell me. I showed you mine. Now you got to show me yours.
A lot of the stuff that I did was childhood things, right? Like my top 10 of games. I have a picture that I always show people that I can bring up again. But I've made previous ones that I've posted on Twitter before, where I'm like, this is my top 10 of video games. These are like my favorite games of all time, and I normally show them off a lot of the time. But there are games that come up a lot of the time in my head where I'm like, this has recently been hitting me in the face. And here's the list. This is a little silly. Recently, you'll see all these games. There's no deck builders on this, but now all I do is play card games, which is fucking crazy. But one of my favorite video games of all time that has really hit me with an identity in a world was Monster Hunter. But nowadays, Monster Hunter is less so like punchy with its identity when you see it. one game that really fucking had an identity, and maybe I'll just say two of these, was Borderlands when I first saw it, and a new game that recently came out, I think in the last couple of years, which was Ender Lilies, which is a game similar to the aesthetic that I like. I like a very like kind of depressing atmosphere in video games. I like stuff Souls like, you know, very macabre, very almost like fantasy Victorian aesthetics a lot of the time. And gothic aesthetic, there you go. And Ender Lilies was doing that kind of thing. And it's something that really punched me in the face and gripped me. And I still think about it for the last couple of years. I actually wrote some of my lore videos listening to the music from the game Ender Lilies. And that's kind of, it led me to be inspired to make a couple of my lore videos that came out recently, as well as my ones that are not out yet, where I just listen to that music while writing.
Ooh, I love that. That's so cool. I love that. I love that. It puts you in like the emotional like space to like do the creative work you need to do. I love that shit.
Yeah. It was it's one of those games that just really gets me.
Oh, so you said you said it was called what lilies? What
Ender
lilies?
Here, I can show it on the screen. I'll bring it up. I have a TV that I bring up on the background sometimes.
Ooh, okay.
Mods! TV! Hold on. They're working on it. They're really they're small. They're like maybe 4 inches tall. It takes them a little bit to bring the TV down. There we go. Thank you, mods. I'll pull it up on Steam. You can see Ender Lilies. It's one of the first games and only games that I've actually like given a review for on Steam.
Really?
Yeah, I don't normally, because it takes a while for me to write stuff. I don't really know how to convince people to play video games, so I normally don't.
You play a lot of indie games, though. I feel like I've definitely learned when I feel like you're a big champion for like indie games.
Yes, I only ever play indie games. It's very rare that I ever play any type of video game that's not indie. But this is Ender Lilies. You can kind of get a good look at it right here from the TV.
No, I see.
It's you might want to move back up a little so you can see the TV, because you're watching it from the stream too.
Camera, so it's okay.
Why
so
don't you get bigger? That's not. No, that's you're very bad at directions. You know that.
Right.
Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Go back! Yeah, Ender Lilies is a very punch you in the face with its artistic endeavors kind of thing. That being said, the game is nothing super special. It's been done before, but it was done so well that I was very impressed by it. And the music hit me really good.
Oh.
Beautiful aesthetic though.
Yeah, you know, am I remembering the right game? This kind of makes me feel like was it called Braid, the video game?
I mean, there's a lot of video games that are, it's a Metroidvania.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so there's lots of games that are similar to this.
Oh yeah, no, it looks very pretty. I love the aesthetic. It's very beautiful.
You can come back up. At a normal size.
Normal size.
Normal size. You can do
normal this. Size. Okay. I yes, not normal.
A little bit bigger.
Okay. Normal size.
What is this? The set of fucking Lord of the Rings? You can be. I'm not Gandalf. You don't have to match perspective to me. Just get.
Normal.
Got your nose.
Not the got your nose from the uncle at the family reunion that you haven't seen in 15 years. Oh God.
Oh my God. Yeah. Well,
dang.
That's one of the games that kind of punched me with artistic endeavors, and same with Oberdin, same with a lot of different video games. Video games in general lately, I find it harder to find games that just like really pull me in with the artistry that they do, because I don't know, it's been a little bit since I've seen a game that was like, whoa, this is like art, you know, like the art style really gets me. Sometimes I see a lot of new ones that I'm like, this is awesome, but when I think of games from the recent years, I think of a lot that I liked, but there's never anything that's like, this is the game that I've been thinking about for the last 4 years nonstop. But maybe it's also because I'm a streamer, I play a lot of indie games all the fucking time, so it's a lot easier for me to get overwhelmed by seeing a fuck ton of the same type of game.
Yeah, I feel like I wish I could take a page out of your book. I feel like I got so overwhelmed by the sea of choice that I just kind of get frozen. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play Fallout.
I do too. I do it for stream, and I have to have chat make accountability for me. I give them a list of games that I want to play, and it's like chat constantly being like, Joel, you said you were gonna play this game this year, and they're like, oh, he's never gonna play this game. He's gonna play it in like 30 years. And then I get guilted into playing the game.
Well, so you find that they can help you with that? Because then maybe I got to talk to my greasers about that. Because
tell your chat a list of games that you want to play, and they will always yell at you because they'll be like, I want to see you play this game, and you said you were gonna play it, but you haven't done it yet.
I know. I've been dying. I played Balatro once. I've been wanting to play it again because I had such a great time. And I'm like, oh, I gotta go back. But I also want to do my dailies in Fallout and Love in Deep Space. And I was like, what else? I got so many games I want to play. It's
Love
so
in
hard.
Deep Space. You're gonna give my mods like PTSD. They love Love in Deep Space. My chat loves Love in Deep Space.
Or do they love in Deep Space?
They do love.
This is now Love in Deep Space. I'm sorry, Joel. This is now Love in Deep Space.
My mod who raided me was literally playing it earlier today on their own stream.
Yeah. Okay, you gotta tell me who's your guy, who's your fella you're romancing. I love me a little mafioso crow boy named Silas, who's maybe a vampire and a dragon sometimes. I love him. I'm subsidizing his income with my hard-earned little diner dollars. What about you, Joel?
I haven't played.
You seem like a rough kind of get.
I have not played. I have been told that Silas looked like a male version of me before my male model came out.
Don't tell me that. No, don't.
You and my mod had the same exact reaction where they're like, don't say that. Don't say that.
Let a girl goon in peace over her fictional man, Joe. I don't need to be thinking about like, damn, now every time I do this, I'm going to be thinking about fucking damn house and how he didn't pay my fucking bill when he ate my diner, damn it.
Anna had the same reaction to yours. Like, don't compare my boss to Silas. How dare you?
How dare you? How dare you?
Oh my god. I have my own fictional character tier list that I have for myself, okay?
Yeah. Okay, well, you got Dihame. Tell me, Dihame.
I don't know if you've played any of these games. I can show them on stream.
Okay. I'm a quick learner.
I'm a quick learner. Here, I'll put them up on the screen. My chat's seen this picture a billion times at this point, but I can show it again. Here, they don't mind. You might have played Date Everything, I think. You can recognize the Date Everything character in there.
Oh yeah, I do love to Date Everything. Ooh. Why do you have yourself on this? Why
would I not? Have you seen me?
Right,
Jesus.
You know what? Fair.
Dad, you're so embarrassing.
Ooh. Okay, wait. I love that you have yourself twice. I got 2 hands, so that makes a lot of sense. I don't know the green character, but that looks like a Date Everything character, the green-haired one with the little jacket on the shoulders.
Yeah, that's Monique. She was in the safe.
Now, that safe made me feel things that I don't think a human being should feel.
You had to go through the safe's work line, and then inside the safe was cash. So you could literally rizz up the manifestation of money. And that's what Monique is.
I've been dying to go through the safe, but more like I was hoping she would go through me. Sophia.
I don't like her that much. She didn't ask for permission first. She like came out the gate being like, "What's up, kitten?" in the first conversation. No like, hey, do you consent to me dominating you via conversation? Like, I just met you. Safe.
You hear that, kids? Daddy just said he's not strong enough.
I said I said that consent is sexy.
He said.
I said consent is sexy.
He said I play this game and that immediately gives it consent, and I'm not strong enough.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that being a thing. I don't remember that being part of it. Also, it was just corny. It was very corny the way she was doing. She didn't enjoy. I want to challenge, okay? If you're gonna do this like top thing, it needs to be top v top. It's bottom and top is so boring. You gotta have two tops and they have to fight each other for dominance. That's the interesting part of these things.
I think they already did that. It's called Beyblade.
I do like Beyblade. You know the Beyblade creator is a fan of VTubers? Yeah, he watches Kuda Giali. Courage Ali, because people made fun of me for how I say it.
Courage Ali. I love her. Of course, that Evolve VTuber. That's his VTuber choice. You know what? I get it. She's also one of my top 5s. I love that crazy gal. I love her.
Do you recognize any of the other characters in this?
Let me see. Okay, you got okay. Okay.
I'd be really interested to see if you recognize anyone.
Okay. I see.
I don't count.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Okay. You have a Genshin Impact character.
That's
you got
true.
the purple. Wait, that is right that's the Inazuma. The Inazuma.
One of them is from Genshin Impact. That's true.
Right, Shogun.
No, the wrong one. The one next to them is from Genshin. The purple one is not from Genshin.
The purple person next to, isn't that Sarui the VTuber?
No, it's not Sarui.
Okay. And what about this anime version of a character from Severance? What about that person? I recognize that person.
Are you talking about the one on the left in the
With
suit? That is from Chainsaw Man.
That's what I said.
Yeah, from the anime version. The anime version of Severance is Chainsaw Man to you?
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. Perfect.
That's Quan Chi from Chainsaw Man.
Oh. Okay. Then we have Beard.
That's one of the only men on the list.
And that is from.
The title is it's from a manga, but the title of it's literally on the screen, just covered up.
It is from My Daughter Nest on S. Ranma. Nailed it.
Yep, you got it.
Yep.
That's where they're from.
The iconic manga, My Daughter Nest on S. Ranma.
Yep. You got it.
Thank you. You see, I'm very well learned. Then we got adult Anya from Spy Family.
With the fucking with blonde hair?
Is it with blonde? It looks pink to me. My eye. Listen, I got 1950s eyes. The arsenic throws the colors off in my eyes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can tell. That's where the green comes from.
It's true.
That's where the green comes from. Yep.
My eyes are fucking broken. Thanks for reminding me, Joel. And then a miscellaneous group of sexy characters. I mean, you have good taste. I would listen. I'm a man of machine. I like this Warframe.
That's Halo, actually.
There
is a Warframe in there. There is a Warframe. The one with the nipple tassels is from Warframe.
Where's the nipple tassel? Where? Oh.
Bottom right.
Wow, I didn't notice him at first. I was gonna say it was a Gundam Hey from Moana.
Oh, fuck. Ow, that hurt my back. I have back pain today, and laughing too hard hurts my back. Fuck.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Oh, God. Oh, I'm old. Oh, God.
Listen, when people, I'm not gonna finish that. I was about to say, I was like, some people like, nope. Don't say it, Lala.
I don't even know what you're doing right now. I'm just trying to fix my back. You're making a joke about something, and I can't even react to it.
Well, Daddy's dead. So anyway, know that you can always come to the diner as a second place you can call home.
Don't promo at my deathbed.
Yeah. Listen, shh.
Now
Here,
that he's out of the
I
way,
have a
sprinkles
pillow.
arsenic into your fucking medicine.
Yeah, you have pillows somewhere. You know,
Okay.
you're supposed to put the pillow on top of the face,
I
not
don't
underneath
breathe
it.
in the first place. I don't have organs. But
So
apparently I
that-
have a spine that can hurt. Oh my god. Yeah, no, the other characters are basically though. This is there's Arlecchino, who's from Genshin Impact, the one next to the purple. Wait, the sneeze is coming back again. It's gone. I hate my life. There's Arlecchino from Genshin Impact, which is the one that you said looks like Sadoi. To the left, that's Acheron from Honkai Star Rail. Both of them made by the same company, so you were close.
Oh, okay.
Quan Chi from Chainsaw Man, me. Belgrieve is a dad from My Daughter is an S-Rank Adventurer. There's the Hunter from Halo. There's Milia Rage from the fighting game Guilty Gear. There's the oh my gosh, there's Marika from Elden Ring. There's Lady Maria from Bloodborne, Styanax from Warframe, Noro from Noro. They're a VTuber. They're the only VTuber on the list besides me. Rika from Pokemon, which is the dark green haired character, and then Monique from Date Everything.
Oh, you know what? I have to give you a lot of credit. I love that this list is. This feels like a very curated, good list that is truly true to you as it should be. It's not just how some people they put these things together and they're like most popular one. I love that yours really truly.
I would have put more on there. Some people didn't make the cut. There was Cynthia from Pokemon. Really like them. There was a lot. There was a couple that didn't make the cut that I had to unfortunately lay off basically. But I like a lot of characters, and all of them have the same fucking archetype of either being like androgynous and super cool, mysterious, or basically the most lesbian coded character you've ever seen in your life. So apparently I have a type, and lesbians also have the same type as me because divorced men and lesbians are the same people. Think about it. Divorced dads and lesbians, same personality.
They both wear socks with Birkenstocks.
Sure. Whatever works for you to get the connection in.
That's true. It's true. They're both. It's true. It's just scientifically proven.
Whatever helps you get the connection. There you go.
Okay, so we have. Wait. So okay, you showed me. Okay, you showed me yours.
Did you make one yourself?
So I have. Okay, so to begin, I have a penchant.
Oh my God.
Gangly, tall gentleman as is one category. So here is Jack Skellington, and he is the definition of a bone daddy. So we have
Halloween. This is Halloween.
I like checking out his pumpkins, you know what I mean? Or he checks out mine. I forget how that works, but I like. So anyway, there's that one, and then we have this one.
Oh.
Because I love a man of authority. He's a sheriff. Plastic
and Halloween.
Yeah. I feel like it was pretty good. Hold on.
We're getting into a theme here.
Yeah, listen. I'll switch it up. Don't you worry. I switch it up.
She
Okay.
keeps going under the camera.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was
like a
preview?
fucking like a mole. I see. Indiana Jones, Harrison Ford.
Yeah, I'm gonna be his last crusade. You know what I mean? Like
Is
that's
it
kind
Indiana Jones specifically or Harrison Ford?
Yes.
Both then. Okay, understandable.
You see, like I didn't understand as a wee little Lala, I crushed on the Indiana Jones, and I was like, wow. I would like to I would want to be a thing that he puts in his own museum. I would like that. And then as a grown adult, I'm like, wow, damn, this man is just fine as all hell, because he was also Han Solo.
He was also That's true. He was also Han Solo.
And that's when I became...
And those are the two things everyone tells him when they meet him. And then he hates it.
He hates it, yeah. I was like, no, I loved you, Marathon Man. And he was like, what the fuck? And so anyway... the most obscure. Okay. I okay. And I like my gritty, rugged types. Like I got my other gritty, rugged type.
That's just Harrison Ford again.
It's not Harrison Ford.
That's just Indiana Jones times 2, but in the future of Fallout.
Listen. He's a robot.
Isn't he a synth? Isn't that the name of them in Fallout?
You just can't call them synths like that, Joel.
Isn't that what they are in Fallout? Isn't that what the race is called? Synths?
You can't just call. You can't just say, oh, "Wow, he's got to be a synth." Just throw that out.
Wouldn't synth be the politically correct term? Wouldn't robot be more of a stereotype?
No, I feel like the robot is a stereotype. I think, what is it called? Clankers? Clankers is the slur. Clankers is a slur, Joel. Clankers is the slur.
You don't learn about a slur and then say the slur out loud and be like, well, actually, this is the slur, says slur. That's not, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to be like, oh, the C word. You don't say the full ass word.
I'm from the 1950s. I don't know how language works.
My bad. I apologize. It's a different time. My bad.
Okay. I'm sorry. I know this is very confusing. Okay. I'll take away the two Harrison Fords. I know it's very confusing. Okay. Now we're gonna balance it out. We're gonna balance it out with not a Harrison Ford.
We're
okay.
Getting these. I'm pretty sure it's an empty floor. You're just making these appear out of nowhere. What the fuck is this, Lala?
It's my beloved wife. Happy opening season, everybody.
What is happening?
They just happened. You don't know the Mets?
I'm not Nags.
I forget. Sorry.
I know I do a really convincing New York accent, but I'm not into the Mets, baby. I don't watch baseball.
Well, you're missing out because I watch the game half the time just to see her butt because she's a.
Is this actually the Mets mascot? Is this the baseball mascot for the Mets?
Yes, this is Mrs. Met. This is the wife of Mr. Met, but she is badonkadonk, and she has a lot of fans because she has a very rotundous derriere.
Is it just somebody wearing like a Mets jersey and then they put on a helmet, like they put on the ball helmet?
I bet you tell all the kids on the block that Santa Claus is a real too, Joel.
Nah, they already know about that. I didn't need to spoil it for them.
Oh my God, that's crazy. That's crazy work. The crazy work. I
don't mean to tell you one more thing, but the Easter Bunny, let's just say.
Don't.
You had him for dinner the other day when I said I was making jerky.
In front of my wife? Really?
Tooth Fairy's real, though. Dude stole $15 from me. Fuck that guy.
That's called karma. That's called karma. You steal $18 worth of mojito from me.
Why do you think I couldn't afford the mojito? He took my money.
You think I'm running a fucking charity? What is this? You think I'm running a charity in this business?
Take it from the Tooth Fairy.
I'm not going to start shit with the Tooth Fairy. I already got shit with the Easter Bunny. That's why I was saying you can't say that it's not real. I got beef with that fucking bunny.
You should be happy that I turned him into jerky then.
Actually, yeah, enemy of my enemy is my friend after all. That's true.
With the way you're pulling up characters, I wouldn't be surprised if Jack Frost was on that fucking pillow next.
It's funny that...
Oh my God. Wow, it's funny that you mention it.
It's funny that you mentioned that. Yeah, I know. It's okay. I'm sorry. There you go. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. Listen. We're appreciating everybody's taste level, both creativity and yeah, just your taste level. We're just appreciating each other's taste level. We're just appreciating each other's taste level. That's all it is. Yeah.
Lala, how big do you think you can make your hair? Do you know how to style hair, right? I assume that's a part of your career experience.
It's not. I don't know how to style hair, because I never really. I just got into styling my own hair because I like vintage fashion, but I couldn't really do it for other people. I don't know how to work with different types of hair, but I will say every time I have so much hair, every time I get my hair cut, when you look at the floor, you see all your little bits of hair that's sitting there before they sweep it away. It starts barking back at me. So I have a lot of hair. So I can make my hair very large and make the neighborhood birds very happy that they have shelter. So just a lot of teasing and hairspray.
Like,
really
do you
will
think
the
you
trick.
could do a Marge Simpson? Am I giving you an idea?
I
I'm
mean,
giving you ideas.
yeah. I mean, I definitely want I want to do a beehive look one day, but I want to do a beehive look where actually I've seen people do this with wigs, but I want to do it in my hair in a hairpiece, but where they'll open the front of their beehive and it'll store a drink, and I want that so badly.
I gotta ask you to help me stylize one day. I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be fun to ask you for fashion advice or have you help me stylize my hair. I think that'd be cool.
Oh my God, girls, stop! Me being and Joel just being my willing victim. Girls,
I don't mind. I think it's fun when people, because I'm not good at finding new styles for myself. I find a couple of styles and I'm like, this looks good. The main reason why it's hard for me to find new styles is whenever I go out and I try to put on clothes. No clothes in stores where I can try them are good. Every time I go out to a physical location to try on clothes, all the clothes in that physical location are fucking ass and they don't fit me. So I normally have to buy stuff online, and I'm not somebody that likes to go out to return stuff because I'm lazy. So one of these days, I just think it'd be fun to have somebody help me stylize myself and try something new.
Yeah. Well,
even though I myself like to think of myself as a little bit of a fashionista occasionally.
Oh, you totally are. I will say, totally, you absolutely are. You, as someone who has laid her 1950s arsenic
Arsenic.
you totally know how to put yourself together. But
Thank you.
yeah, I think you. I feel like it is I feel like as an artist, intrinsically, you have a sense of how things should go together, even if you're not the best at it in terms of you have a sense of color, silhouette, things like that. But
That's
I
true.
do
My sense of color is brown and nothing else. I only wear earth colors.
But that's good. Is it? That's fine. I actually, most of my closet I like wearing is black for my day to day. That's both because I'm a New Yorker and also because I constantly put food on myself. I always have an
spilled
obstacle.
coffee on myself yesterday. I literally got up and I was walking down the stairs. I was like, I'm having a bad start today, but fuck it. I'm going to have a good day. And then I spilled coffee all over my white shirt.
Yeah, that's always. I feel like it's a magnet. It's okay, I'm gonna wear white. I'm gonna be really careful. Ah, shit, and I just pour red wine all over it, and
my
it
beige
just.
shirt.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for liking beige. They always make fun of me when I say that I like earth colors. We did a stream where I drew my fits that I have in real life back when I was alive on my doll. And everyone was like, why do you only wear brown? And it's it looks good, okay? It looks good. Not everyone can be wearing blues and yellows. Go fuck yourself. They made me sad.
Daddy's not strong enough, okay? Daddy's not strong enough. It's okay.
I can't wear light colors. I just always wear brown and black, and they always look best. The lightest color I'll wear is beige, okay? Leave me alone.
I feel like there's not a problem with having a set of colors that you happen to resonate with. There's nothing wrong with that,
It's fine.
You're just gonna constantly perpetually look like a walking piece of chocolate. So you're gonna have a problem when people think you're a snack, Joel.
You know what? I'd rather have people think that I'm a snack than a dude just who constantly wears graphic tees and khaki shorts all the time. I'm doing my best, okay? I'm doing my best.
It's good. I'm saying that's good. People are just gonna be thinking you're a snack. That's not a problem. That's a good thing.
I thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I've been called foppish a couple of times, and we need to go even further. I need my flamboyancy to achieve a new level. I remember the first time
foppish?
Foppish. Foppish.
Foppish. What is foppish?
It's like metrosexual or flamboyant.
I thought you said thoughtish. I was like, oh, we're coming in with a little.
I'm not calling myself a thought.
Porcelain Zaddy. Yes. Porcelain Zaddy.
No. I like to dress up. I'm wearing nice clothes right now. I'm literally wearing like a nice jacket indoors right now with like my tucked in outfit. You guys can't see it. It's under the dress, but I'm wearing it under the dress right now. That's actually what's filling out the chest area and the back area. It's the coat.
How long is your coat that it's giving you basically 10 inches around your hips?
I'm a tall person. You know, it's from the big and tall section, okay?
Ah, okay. The big, tall, and round butt section.
But yeah,
is
no,
where he...
I would love to like do some kind of fashion with you and figure out some new different clothings that I could actually add to my wardrobe.
I love it. Seriously, that was so I tried this idea at CarryCon where I did a panel and it was about styling in terms of how you can take things that you already own and how to basically just level them up. So I know that sometimes fashion can be very intimidating for people or they feel like they're not doing it right. And honestly, you can do very little to elevate your stuff and you don't have to change the mold. You know, I'm here for people feeling like the most confident versions of themselves. I'm not trying to change people and their taste. I really believe in that. And so I love talking fashion and all that stuff because I just love seeing people really excited about themselves. It's a very satisfying thing. It'd be like, you see? I didn't do anything. I just told you to fucking hem your pants.
A lot of people are like that. A lot of men. Sorry, men. I'm calling you out. It's Women's Month. A lot of men think that they're like horribly ugly or something, and then they don't realize that most of the time, all you need to do: nice haircut, wash your face, wear clothes that fit you. You know, you get like at least one nice outfit and one nice haircut, and honestly, that's like 99% of it, and you look great there. A lot of people just sit there, they're like, I'm ugly forever. And it's like, dude, one nice outfit, one nice haircut fixes a lot of things. I'm telling you right now. Face care, I'm just saying. Like, I thought the same when I was younger, and then I did a little bit more work, and I was like, yay, I don't feel ugly all the time anymore. Now I only feel ugly on certain days, and other days I feel super pretty. Now it's like a mix instead of an all the time thing.
That's why I also like, cause you know, I also like to, for CarryCon, I took a lot of behind the scenes of myself to show like when I get ready. So I could show people like, I basically need a construction crew and a cement mixer to get ready for the day. It takes me like 3 hours, you know, to do my hair, to do my makeup, you know, I gotta put, you know, it's a whole thing. And, you know, I choose to do that because it makes me really happy, not because I'm doing it for anybody else. I love it because it makes me feel really powerful, and that's why I call it my battle armor. Like, it's what I put on to go into the world if I'm gonna if I'm gonna meet people, if I'm putting myself out there, because I get nervous in terms of that too. I have battled with all kinds of body issues and stuff like that my entire life, and self-perception, and so I know what it's like to be on that side, which is why professionally I have taken a lot of pride being like I have helped personal styling people, because it is so cool to see that people literally like change how they hold themselves just because you decide to do a small little thing, and it just changes the way you perceive yourself. And honestly, like you said, grooming is good, but honestly, confidence is like the sexiest thing in the world. Like, it's like not conceit, confidence. There's a difference. And if you have your own bag, people really kind of resonate with that kind of energy, and I love people finding that within themselves. It's very cool, because everybody should have a little bit of that.
I remember the first time I went to a con, the confidence that I had was walking up straight throughout the con. This might have been a little embarrassing, but that was the first time I went out in like 7 years. First time I left my house after 7 years or something like that. It had been a long time since I graduated college. It was the first time I got to ever really show my face to any of my VTuber friends ever, or anyone in general. And I just remember I was like, this has been a long time. I'm going to do my best to like myself. So I started, you know, doing more fashion recently around the time when I first went to a convention. And I remember walking around with a coat over my shoulders, not in the hands, and I would stand up straight and I would walk around the con, and I felt like I owned the place, and it made me feel really good. It hurt
There
my
you go.
back because walking up straight kind of hurts your back if you don't know what you're doing. But it was awesome, and I felt good.
There you go. Yeah.
Slight changes in life can help you out a lot.
Yeah, and I think, everyone's definition of that is different, right? Like for me, I love the process of going. I love a long getting ready process. Like that is just me personally. You don't have to like that. You don't even have to do like if it's about you and your happiness and what determines that for you. Like how I decide to put myself together is different from somebody else's, and that's somebody, like everyone has their own determination of what that is for them. You don't have to wear 10 pounds of makeup and 8-inch shoes, kind of thing. If that's not gonna help you, if that's gonna make you more uncomfortable and feel like a pig in lipstick, then don't fucking do it. Do the thing that makes you happy. But I do believe that at least wearing deodorant is something that helps everybody besides yourself. So
That's bare minimum is you should wear deodorant. I feel like everyone should definitely wear deodorant.
Come on.
But yeah, that's so Midwestern. Yeah, no, but there's a lot of different ways to do it, and I've gained the confidence over the years of doing these kinds of things. And I mean, I don't do anything for other people. I do it for myself just because I like feeling good. I like the whole look good, feel good thing. I mean, whenever I feel slightly like less energy throughout the day, my number one thing that I do is I'm like, all right, let me get some kind of caffeine and I'm gonna go dress up and I'll feel better, especially for streams. Especially when I'm doing important streams or I'm doing collabs, I dress up for them to make sure I feel extra good.
Me too.
It's fun. It's fun.
Say that because honestly, when I'm doing like when it's a debut day or like a charity event or something like that, I literally will go like I'm dressed to the nine. You can't see me, it doesn't matter. But because I'm usually very nervous, even though you go live every time. But when you care about something and you put a lot of pressure and it's like leading up to it, it's a big day, and so you want to feel best prepared for that. So I too dress up in that way. I do dress up when it's social days and stuff. So I love to hear that you do that too, actually, because I love that. I love that I love that because everyone just assumes that we're always in sweatpants, which is true. Like maybe 80%.
Some people do. I know a lot of VTubers that are just naked when they stream.
Which is an option. Huh.
Some people do it. I'm not a big fan of nudity. I'm a never nude person. I like wearing clothing. But that also might just be stemming from I was a fat kid and I get self-confidence issues about that kind of thing. Look, some of those things stay in. You do the thing where you do the shirt pull. Everyone did that. You put a pillow over your stomach whenever you sit down. Like, not to call people out. I do it. I still do it. I still did it.
What? What do you do? Wait, what do you do?
I was up and down in my weight throughout my entire life. Went out and some of the things that I did that I still do, even though I lost all the weight. Back when I was alive and I was overweight, I would always like pull my shirt over myself. I would always constantly like tug my shirt down. I would put a pillow over my stomach when I sat down. There was a lot of things that I would always suck in my gut. And then even after I lost the weight, I would still do all of it. And it's one of those things. Anyways,
I love holding a little pillow in my lap, though. I do that because when I have my really bad pain flare-up days, I look like a character from fucking Ghost in the Shell. I got like 7 different things strapped to my body, and so I got like all these cords and shit. And so what I do to make me feel, I usually put like a little squishmallow. I put a little pillow. I put it in my lap because then it just makes me feel cozy. I got one of these Pokemon pillows. It's fucking Fido that's got a zipper in the back and it's got a blanket inside of it. I put that in my lap. It makes me feel cozy. There's nothing wrong with that.
I didn't say there was. I just said that's something that happens.
Yeah, it's good, but that's good. I
Lala,
like it.
I have a question for you.
What happened?
You know the transatlantic accent?
Wait. Yes.
What were you saying? You just fucking said something. What was that? What'd you say?
Don't worry about it. You're talking about accents. What happened?
Do you know the transatlantic accent? Are you able to replicate that kind of thing when you stream? Are you able to put on kind of like an accent that fits the diner? Or are you just like, nah, it's just going to go with my voice? Your voice already fits. Don't get me wrong. Your voice already fits, but like...
Like transatlantic, like
She
I know
already
what
has
you're.
the diner waitress voice. I know. I'm just asking if she knows how to do any other accents.
I'm trying to think.
She's
I have
Latina, Dad. Oh my God, that's not what I was asking. That's not what transatlantic means.
So many microaggressions about my accent thrown at me. Wow. Thanks, Joel, for the time. Wow. It was amazing. I just got attacked for a few hours. This wonderful bonding experience. Caught in 4K. Can't believe it. He really hates women. It's so sad.
That's Dad hates women.
Oh, let's see. Transatlantic. That's I feel like that's like a. I know how it sounds. I don't know if I can do it. I have a pretty good.
I was just wondering.
I have like an airplane steward. I have like a Disney princess or.
Oh my God, you could do an airplane steward. I feel like I could hear a stewardess voice from you. You could get it. I feel like I can already imagine an outfit for you as a stewardess, dude. Honestly, any fucking.
So badly, I want to do a little cute little airplane uniform. I totally want to do that.
Any fucking like old school job where somebody is basically doing the same like work as what a waitress might do. I feel like you could 100% get an outfit for that.
Oh yeah, it would be. You know how you Sailor Moon? She got that fucking pen of hers. She flips it in the air, and she's like, it's her little drag pen. That would be that. I want that. I want a little drag pen. It's like today, you know what I want to be? I want to be a little stewardess. You know what I want to be today? I want to be a little like 1950s little like race car driver, like Penelope Pitstop. You know what I mean? Like I would totally.
You know, I've actually never seen Sailor Moon. Did you watch a lot of anime? I didn't really peg you as an anime person.
I'm a huge anime person.
Really?
I started after that's how I started sewing. I was a cosplayer when I was a wee little Lala, and then it led.
I did not know.
I love anime. I love anime. Full Metal Alchemist, Sailor Moon, Fruits Basket, the new one. We don't talk about the original. We like the new one because it's close to the manga. I love all kinds of different animes.
I did not know that. I actually never got like an inkling of you being into anime. I mean, a lot of VTubers actually don't talk about anime, considering what VTubing kind of stems from. I don't really hear VTubers ever be like, let's talk about anime today. Contrary to the belief of some people.
I know I can feel that. Like I think people think that because of my style is more Western, which is true. I was the inspiration.
Motherfucker, you were at the Demon Slayer movie premiere. I forgot about that. Yes, you do like anime. Oh my God. You literally went to a movie premiere.
I was so excited too. I was like, no way, I'm going to an anime movie red carpet. You gotta understand, like coming up in the era of like when the most anime you could get is maybe what would be one copy of a DVD or a VHS at Blockbuster, or maybe something on the bottom of a bin, to now what it's like. It's so crazy. That was so cool to, it's crazy to see that growth and how it's like become so mainstream.
God, if I had the balls, I would love to go to like more anime movies, even if I don't know the anime. I just think it's really cool. The only anime I ever saw in the theater was like the Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh movies when I was a kid, because I remember getting the Yu-Gi-Oh card packs.
Oh yeah, I never saw the Yu-Gi-Oh movies, but I did see the Pokemon ones. And
I remember those packs. I had them. I don't know where all my Yu-Gi-Oh cards went, but I fucking love that stuff.
I memorized the Pokemon first movie soundtrack is like burned into my memory because I listened to that CD on my Walkman nonstop. So that Vitamin C Vacation song is like burned into my head. Vacations where you want to be.
It's funny you mentioned that, because I have been playing that song at the start of my streams for the last like 3 weeks, and chat's been like, he's playing Vitamin C again. I have been playing. I did not know it was a Pokemon song. So when I first stumbled upon it and added it to my playlist, I did an art stream and listened to it. And then my chat was like, he's playing the Pokemon music. And I was like, what are you talking about? And I never realized, I thought the Squirtle on the picture of the song, when I look at it on YouTube, I thought it was a joke. I thought it was just some random picture from like a music mix. Didn't realize it was a Pokemon song.
Wow.
Because I just don't remember it being in the movie, like, ever.
Where Meryl had like its debut, like when they started introducing like second gen Pokemon.
Don't remember.
It was like so cute, the little summer short.
This was in the Lugia movie?
No, not the fucking Lugia. No, the one with the Mewtwo.
This is in the Mewtwo movie.
The Mewtwo movie. Oh my god.
When was it in the Mewtwo movie? Because they like
it was the short that played before the main movie.
They start the fucking movie. Dragonite comes in and he's like, I'm Dragonite, I look stupid. And then fucking Ash gets an invite, and then rain pours down, and then they're at the fucking they're at the Poke Center, and then they go and get kidnapped. And then that's the movie. When was the fucking vacation theme? When was that?
Wow. So what you're telling me is you're gonna rename yourself as Porcelain Anime Tourist? Is that what you're telling me? Wow.
Don't you call me a tourist. None of you even remember Mewtwo, the Mirage Mastermind special. But I'm sorry. Pikachu's Vacation.
Oh yeah, because it is a collective American experience, in terms of that. It's crazy. It's ingrained in the millennial childhood.
The Pikachu Vacation was a short, so it was not a part of the actual movie.
Wait, you've never seen this short? Oh my god, I'm looking this up right now.
I don't remember the Pikachu. Is it the one where they're at a park? Is it the one where Pikachu's at a park? It's the park one? I know the Pichu brothers. I know when Pikachu's at a park playing with the others, with Togepi.
I haven't listened to this song in so long.
Maybe that's why I didn't know the song was from Pokemon.
The little beginning of the song. Oh my god, it's so fun.
What are you fucking talking about? Are you watching it right now by yourself?
I was listening to this song for a hot second. I haven't listened to this song in a very long time. Hey, where is it? Where can we find this on the YouTube? Okay, wonderful community of Joels. You have to educate this poor uneducated dog.
Let me educate you guys. All right, let me educate you guys on a little peek. All right, because you can try to educate me, but I know real peak, all right? And none of you know real peak. And that's the Mirage Mastermind DVD special that technically is it basically is a movie, but it's not a movie. It had May and Misty and Mew and Mewtwo and Articuno and Zapdos and Entei and a bunch of Pokemon. It was like a bunch of legendaries. Professor Oak was in it. May and Misty met, and they were like, "Oh, I'm May, and I'm Misty." And then they talked to each other, and Max was like, "I'm Max. Everyone hates me." Blah, blah, blah. Brock is the coolest, obviously, and there was Armaldo, and he was like Marmaldo, and it was great, and it was an awesome movie. And they fucking canonize in the movie that Ash met every single legendary. Because in the movie, they're like reading Pikachu's memories and they're like, why have you met literally every single legendary Pokemon in existence? What the fuck is going on here? And then Ash is like, I don't know. And that's the movie. Oh, it's great.
So I see. So you like Gary Stu storytelling with your miscellaneous Pokemons. I see how it is. Okay, instead of wholesome, cute vacation stories with adorable Pokemons, enjoy the little water park. I see how it is. Interesting choice of taste. Interesting.
Guys, thanks for coming to Porcelain Parlor with my new guest, Laren from Pokemon. Good to have you here, Laren. Thank you for coming by. Welcome. I hear that you're close to your evolution to Aggron. How's that working out for you?
Kill me! Oh, look, my model boy got.
I think you broke.
I think I broke. Oh no, I'm back. Okay, you see what happened? Yeah, no, I'm back.
My bad.
Sorry.
My bad.
The fact that you said such bad words about the adorable Pikachu vacation just broke my.
I also
my
don't like Pikachu. If that makes it any worse. I think Raichu is cuter. I like Raichu more. I like Raichu's tubby little belly, and he's really cool. I think Raichu is a better Pokemon.
Who hurt you, Joel? Who hurt you?
I'm sorry that you like the equivalent of fucking milk toast. Like, Raichu is just a better Pokemon. I've never liked Pikachu. I've always been a Raichu fan. I'm a Raichu supremacist. I hate Pikachu. I'm tired of Pikachu. I don't want to see Pikachu anymore.
Wow.
I'm sick and tired of Pikachu's bitch ass taking up every fucking anything. Pikachu's a rat that has infested every single region of Pokemon because every game needs a Pikachu in it, and it's fucking dumb. I'm sick of that rat. Shout out Raichu. Shout out to Alolan Raichu. You've always been better. Fuck that stupid rat for not evolving. Raichu always way better. Way better Pokemon. Fuck you, Pikachu.
Wow. I feel like they're. Now, how did that make you feel, Joel? I feel like that was being held in for a very long time.
Makes
was
me
that
feel good. I love shitting on Pikachu. It makes me feel happy in life. I hate that fucking rat.
You know, people paid to see that. You know what I mean? So it makes a lot. You know, it's amazing that you're doing that for shitting on a Pokemon.
Vacations where I wanna be. Na 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 na, where I'm feeling free. Na 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 na, dun 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 dun.
I love listen. I love okay. Pikachu listen, listen, Pikachu's adorable, but really, you know, listen, here's my thing. Here's my thing.
Yeah,
We're talking about Pokemon. Okay, listen. It's the dogs for me. It's all about the dogs. I'm obsessed with dog Pokemon. My favorite one is Fido and Darkspun because I can't get over
Is that
Darkspun.
pronounced?
It's Darkspun and Fido. Yeah,
I thought they
Fido.
were called Dash Hounds. Are they Dachsbuns?
Dachshunds.
Is that how you pronounce the dog name? It's not Dash Hound?
Is it?
It's called a Dachshund? What the fuck? The dog, like the Dash Hound dog. DASHSCHCUND. The little noodle dog, right?
Yeah, little hot dog.
They're called Dachshunds?
Dachshunds.
Dude, I saw so the reason I don't know anything about this is when I was a kid, it's the logo of the Kirby games, right? The people that make the Kirby games, they have a little wiener dog with like the eggs next to it.
Oh, I didn't know that was the logo. I just loved them because they're little hot dogs.
I always thought they were called Dash Hounds. Like I heard it somewhere, and then immediately my brain was like, "Oh, they're Dash Hounds."
Oh,
I've never heard the correct pronunciation of that word before. What the fuck?
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad to be part of your education today. Yeah, Dachshunds.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Dachshunds.
I did not know that. I thought I mean maybe it's because I always called them wiener dogs when I was describing them.
Yeah, it's okay. I also call them wiener dogs.
Go ahead though. You like the dog Pokemon?
I love the dog Pokemon. Yeah, Rockruff, Yamper.
You ever see that episode where one of the dog Pokemon like died of old age?
Yeah, dude. Why you gotta fucking bring that up? Like, what's like what? What is wrong? Yeah. You remember that show with the fucking shot dog in his face? Oh. It's like, oh yeah, you like that episode with Charmander? Remember when Charmander their owner because their owner was an abusive shit? And you remember that? That was great, wasn't it?
It's a very memorable episode because it's the only Pokemon episode where they're like something actually died. It was the only episode in all the Pokemon where somebody actually passes away. So I thought it was interesting to bring up.
Fucking thanks for that, Joel.
You know what it was? It was a dog. They made the dog Pokemon the only canonical Pokemon to pass away. No other Pokemon has passed away. It was only ever that one dog Pokemon in all like fucking 15,000 episodes of Pokemon that exists.
Wait.
Besides ghost Pokemon, which are always said to be dead people, but like that doesn't count as real death.
What was your lovely Anna, can you time Joel out? Is that possible? Is that are you allowed to time? How can you time it? Can you, how we Anna, it's fine. Anyway, yeah, well, well, it's fine. We all have our own. We all have that. Yeah. The dead dog Pokemon. That's not your legacy. Don't let that be your legacy. Don't let that be your legacy.
He's not even sorry. Look at him.
Not even sorry.
Anyways, no, I mean, I liked. There's a lot of cute dog Pokemon, dude. I mean.
Cutie dog.
Houndour. I always thought they were a little sourpuss, but they're super cute. I actually do like Snubbull. Snubbull is a controversial one, but I think it's kind of cute, ugly.
I like Snubbull too. I like Snubbull too. Snubbull got like.
That's what he sounds like. Granbull.
No, I would listen if I saw a Granbull or Snubbull. I'd give him a little. I still kind of scratch their chin. They're so cute.
There's a lot of dogs in Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon are the ghost types, so I like Duskull, because Duskull, the way Duskull moves around, he's like a little old man. So his hands are behind his back. He looks like he's putting his hands behind his back, and he's just walking around like an old man. You know, chat, put your hands behind your back and like clasp your hands together and just kind of walk around with your nose first. And that's kind of how Duskull moves around, like an old ass man. It's so fucking cute. And he's like, Duskull. That is a weird angle to see your face. That's fucking. I've never seen a VTuber face at that angle before. Jesus Christ.
It's like a VTuber Kubrick stare. Hold on, I do it better.
That's terrifying, dude. That's like the anime like fisheye lens.
No.
Jesus Christ. You didn't pay your diner fee. Where's the tip? It's not frosted. Jesus Christ.
Moldy cheese. Don't worry about it. It happens once.
Moldy cheese. What's your favorite Pokemon then?
Darksbun.
Okay, it is like, just the fucking bread.
It's the bread. It is the bread. Because it's so cute. Because Fido, it's like the bread pre-baking, and then it evolves into Darksbun, and Darksbun is the bread after it's baked. And it's so cute because its back is basically a giant piece of challah bread. It's so cute. It's so cute. I love it. I love them so much. It's so cute. I literally lose my mind. I start crying because they're so cute.
That generation brought a lot of cute Pokemon. I really like the Garganacl. And this is not a D's Nuts joke. I love the Rock Salt Pokemon. I think it's really pretty.
Yeah. Oh no, it's true. They did have a lot of really nice Pokemon in the new the generation. I started playing Pokemon Go again recently in the past couple of months, and
because you fucking leave your house a lot. You touch grass way too much, I'd say.
I know. I'm sorry. I know. I do.
Jesus
I'm kind
Christ.
of addicted. Get a good little sniffing every day.
Also, not to size queen you, but can you fucking get your goddamn size on the screen correct? How do you keep making yourself either too big or too small? Lala! Come here, you. Come here. Jesus Christ. Just never wants to be at the right size for the fucking stream.
I'm sorry.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
Sorry. Listen, I'm not a size queen, okay? It's all about how you use your model. Right?
I need everyone to be the same size. That way they look good on the screen, and that way it makes a better viewing experience for the viewers.
Oh, canonically? Okay, so how tall are you? I can maybe try. Yeah, the doll.
The doll is canonically 6'1", but the shoes that I have and the bonnet equal up to 6'5", because these are like 3-inch shoes, and this is like a 2-inch bonnet.
So
actually, it might be a 3-inch bonnet and 2-inch heels. I'm not 100% sure.
So this is actually pretty accurate.
I mean, you can try if you want.
Oh, okay, wait. Okay, I'm gonna try matching this up with this. Okay. Match it up. I'm trying to match up and seeing the say. Yeah. How's the air up there? How's the altitude?
I don't know. I don't breathe. You forget I don't have internal organs.
That's true. That's okay.
God, your dress is poofier than mine. Jesus Christ. Your skirt's like, actually, I have a fucking petticoat. You don't. Yours is just fucking, like, way poofier.
Poof.
Jesus Christ.
Poof.
Wait, does that mean you're canonically, like, 5'2" or something? 5'3"?
I'm 5'4".
Maybe I'm a little too tall. Maybe I might be a little too tall. You got roller skates on. You should be at 5'6".
Yeah. I feel like that makes sense.
It should be way. That's not bad. Okay, well.
What?
This is certainly an angle.
Yeah.
Certainly an angle that you're working here.
I feel like this is what it feels like. This is now this. Yes. No. This is.
Come back. I'll make it more even. Come back.
Okay. Make more even.
I'll make it. Hold on. I'm gonna look you in the eyes.
Okay.
How's that? Is this better? Is this more matching?
Yeah, that's better. I was getting nervous. Now I feel a lot better. Now you can
look me in the eyes.
You could have been doing this in time instead of hiding it underneath where they couldn't see your beautiful, wonderful, hollowed out eyes.
Hollowed out? These are porcelain. It's not like empty in the middle of the eyes. Maybe it is. If I shake a little too hard, they might roll back inside, but like it's fine.
That's horrible.
I'll get a centipede. I'll really make it fucking scary. I can get a centipede and have it crawl out. Macabre.
Ooh. Yeah, don't touch macabre, especially before I put butter on it.
What?
Macabre, like corn on the cob. My cub. My cup.
Oops. No, I got that.
Because do you need me? So corn on the cob is a common idiom as talked about, and it's a cooked piece of corn. And so sometimes people put butter and salt on the corn on the cob. And so you're saying macabre, and so I decided to do a verbal pun, and so I said macabre and my cob, and so that's why I said the butter on the cob because that's it. So
are you related to Mike Hawk? You met him? Good guy.
Mike Hawk?
Mike Hawk.
Mike Hawk?
Mike Hawk.
Mike Hawk.
Mike
Hawk?
Hawk.
Mike Hawk? I'm not a Mike Hog. I'm not a Mike Hog. What do you mean? What?
Lowest common denominator for humor, by the way.
Well, there was the other one. What is it? Mike Hunt.
Yeah, Mike Hunt. Happy Women's Month.
Oh, thanks. You know, these were like some of the first words my father told me. He's like, okay, what's this color? What's that number? And what's that joke? You know, all in that same order. And I'd be like, yes, Daddy, my cunt. Yes.
You know, PorcelainMaid's a pun. Did you ever realize that?
Yes, I did. Actually, I thought that was one. Okay, so when I first found out about you and your content, first of all, I loved your humor. It always made me laugh a lot. But then I especially appreciate that your name is PorcelainMaid and you had like this look about you, but it was obviously a pun.
A what?
On
A pun?
A what?
What did you see? What did you look up of me?
Well, I did look up PorcelainMaid, and it did give me products that was.
We already had this. We already made the clip earlier.
What?
We already got a clip of that. We don't need to make another prawn clip. It's fine. Go ahead.
There's never enough prawn. The limit does not exist. No, so I saw the porcelain maid and I was like, oh, like MIID, not MADE. I love this. And so that immediately told me that is silly person. That you're a silly person.
Completely
so
by accident.
Wait, by accident?
The
really?
pun was not on purpose. I did not think of it on purpose. It was after my debut when I changed my name. A couple of days later, somebody reminded me and they were like, wait. Because when I was making the hashtag porcelain MADE, we realized, wait, is this a pun on my name? I did PorcelainMaid because I had an old friend whose username was Porcelain Bones. And I was like, my character's a marionette. Let's just say that it's made out of porcelain. And then I have a maid outfit on it, even though it's more of a, it was more of a Victorian outfit. I just called it a maid outfit. Yeah. And then we went with PorcelainMaid. And then during the debut, when I was thinking of like an art hashtag, right? And we went with PorcelainMaid, MADE. And it was like, holy shit, it's a pun. What? It was awesome. It was great. It was completely there.
I like that you're a humble brag and that you're basically a comedic genius. Good for you.
The timing is perfect. It worked out well for me.
Yeah, no, actually, I love that was accidental. That's so crazy. Wow. I can't believe that. I thought it was totally intentional. It's very smart.
If
I love it.
anyone asks, I'll say it's intentional.
Yeah, you have to own it now. You can't say it was an accident.
Yeah. In previous streams, I say it. I never mentioned that it was accidental. You're the first one that I'm like, oh, it was an accident. Most of the time, I'm like, no, I 100% own that shit. It was me. I did that on purpose.
Wow, we got confessions and I'm not even wearing a habit. Wow. I'm so honored, Joe.
Oh, here, I can swap to that.
Oh, I'm not ready.
It's not as, it's pretty easy. The one thing about this is the lighting is super fucking harsh on this one.
It's so cool, though.
I look so small. I look like I just lost height. Yeah. I actually like get a little shorter. That's so funny.
Yeah. You know what it is? It looks shorter. It doesn't feel it looks shorter just because of the design. Like it's like an illusion almost because it like covers you more. Maybe that's why.
Maybe the tentacle's not working, but there's normally one coming out. It's still here though. He's cute.
Hello, yeah, he's cute. I love it. It's so cool. I love this design. It's so fucking cool. It's so awesome. Shipwrecked.
I do like the drowned nun. I think the drowned nun is one of the better ones. And then we have the bikini, which I don't like that much, but it still looks good. Just because I don't want to wear a bikini. Not a bikini fan.
See, I thought when you were gonna say you were doing a beach summer debut, you were like leading everybody on, and you were gonna come onto stream and you were gonna do a T-shirt with a bikini.
I do want to do like a really lazy, dumb model at some point, but I'd want it to be like a divorced dad outfit, where it just is like the most like it's the most like this guy got divorced by his wife years ago and he has not recovered type outfit.
Let's go!
Like a beer can, like a half-empty beer can in hand or something. Like, I thought that'd be really stupid and funny.
Oh, it'd be so good. And it's got to be like the sandals you're wearing are like those hiking strap sandals. Like that's...
That'd be awful.
It'd be so good. What do you mean awful? That'd be amazing.
Stains on the shirt and there's like a hole in the shirt somewhere.
I do have actually, there is, oh, I can't believe I'm spoiling stuff that's down the line. But I want to do, so I have had like a pajama concept for a long time, but what I really want to do is when I do the debut, this is for the dollies only. This is for, secret.
Ooh.
Secret. What I want to do is I want to do like the typical VTuber reveal where it's like, you know, I show off my little fuzzy bunny slippers, you know, it's showing off the cute little outfit, and then it gets to my face, but my hair is in rollers and I got a face mask like Miss Doubtfire, and I got like I want that toggle because I feel like that half of the time. I want
Like you look like the fucking the mom from Kung Fu Hustle, the old lady from Kung Fu Hustle.
Yeah, you just add like a 3-inch layer thick like face mask that looks like mixing cement on my face. Like that's what I want.
You get a shoe in one hand.
Yeah. Oh. It's so funny you should say my hands are staying down out of the protection for everybody because you know if you know I've been holding back. You don't want me to really hold a shoe.
Thank God. Thank God. I already had to defend myself earlier from your rubber bat, your rubber mallet.
Oh yeah, well think fat.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know it's crazy.
Come on, man.
I know. Yeah,
this is a safe space. You can't be throwing trauma like that at people. If you do it again, I'm just gonna have to defend myself.
Yeah.
The solution is to use them as a block. Defend me, chat! Defend me!
Oh yeah.
I put him away. I put him away. It's fine. It's fine.
My aim is like a stormtrooper. It's never quite on target.
That's okay. As long as it's in the general vicinity, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so somewhere, you know, I get that aim assist.
All right.
Don't tell nobody. I don't play competitively.
I have one more question for you, Lala. And then that's basically, you've run through all of my questions and gone through your own tangents. Because I'm just kind of curious now. I did not know you liked anime. And now I want to know what your favorite anime is. And if there was any, like, have you found an anime that kind of represents the aesthetic that you're super into? Because I can't really think of one. But if not, what is your favorite anime in general?
Okay, I have an answer for both of those questions. So the anime that is my number one, and I feel like it wasn't my favorite growing up, and I saw it, and then when I watched it, I was like, wow. I think this is peak storytelling, animation, and everything, and it's such a classic. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, for sure.
You did mention that earlier. You did mention Full Metal. I do like Brotherhood. I'm like a mix of both. I like both because there's like a mix of things that I like from both, but they're not in with each other.
I agree. So there is one element of the original Full Metal Alchemist series that I really liked and I wish was in Brotherhood, which I really loved how they handled the storytelling of the homunculus and the homunculi. I love that, and I feel like it makes it so much more emotionally powerful when you like understand. Like I feel like that should have been carried over, but like the music and all that stuff. My procession song from my wedding that my bridal party walked down to was the Brothers theme from Full Metal series. Yeah.
That's really cute.
Yeah. So I love FMA. But then in terms of an anime that inspired my look, there is actually one.
Really?
So
Good.
I had two main references for my model when I was giving references to my model Papa Okuda, and one of them was the Disney short Paperman. It's this black and white animated short. It's like really cute. It's like in the 1940s. It's like a little love story. It's very cute. That was a big inspiration. If you haven't seen it. It's really, really lovely. And the second inspiration is the character design of Belle from the Japanese animated movie Belle. She's like a pink songstress. I loved the movie. I loved that movie a lot. But the character designer behind Belle, I think his name is Jim Kim, I think. I could totally be butchering their name, but the person who designed Belle in that movie is actually a Disney character designer, and they were the person who designed Elsa and Moana, and they've designed some of the most iconic characters. So one of my inspirations is from an anime, but it's because they happen to be a Disney animator and character designer. So yeah, I'll message you.
That's sick.
Yeah, movie. Yeah.
That's actually really cool. I just showed the picture of Paperman too on the screen. I definitely see the resemblance like you were mentioning. That's awesome.
And then this is the other one. This movie.
Are you sending it to me?
I'm sending it to you. This is the reference. And then this is her design.
Yeah, chat for Brotherhood. I like the original because I liked that it took more time to do certain episodes, but both of them are good. Oh, yeah. I remember seeing this all over the place, and I never actually watched it, but it looked really good.
It's a VTuber. It's a VTuber movie.
Is it actually a VTuber movie? Is that why I saw it everywhere?
Literally, it's like, so there's this girl, she's a singer, and there's this social media app that you get to design your avatar, and you represent yourselves as like an avatar. And so she becomes popular as this avatar, but it's very different from her IRL. So yeah, just like watch the movie. That's like the plot within the first 15 minutes of the movie. But I'm not telling you anything else about it, but that's like what kicks off the story. So that's why it's like the VTuber movie.
God, I haven't watched anime or a movie in a long time, surprisingly. You'd think, I feel like I've watched like a lot of anime over my time, but I stopped after a while after I started streaming, and it's just been so long since I've watched anything new.
Yeah, I took a big break from watching anime, and then I started to get back into it a few years ago. And basically, the pandemic got me back into anime because I was tired of sticking my thumb in my butthole. I was trying to look for other hobbies, so I decided to watch anime while I did that. So that's how I started watching like Demon Slayer and what's this other one? Hell's Paradise was another one I've watched.
Sayu's in that, I think.
No way.
Is he in Hell's Paradise, chat? I think he is. I might be confusing it with a different anime.
Some other one that has Deadpool. Yeah.
Oh, he's Gabi Maru. Yeah, he is in Hell's Paradise.
He's Gabi Maru. Wow. That's I being jumped. You know, Sayu saved my voice. He's so sweet.
Did he tell you how to like rest or something?
He actually told me a doctor to go to that happens to be we live in the same town. So he gave me a recommendation to go to a specific doctor, and I went to that doctor, and that doctor literally saved my vocal cords. Yay. Yeah, you're so sweet. Yeah.
That's so sweet of him. I'm glad. I'm happy for you.
Good. Yeah, good being. Yeah. But wait, I love that he gets jump scared. He's like, oh, look at this hot new character. And she's like, please don't be. God damn it. Sayu, no, stop.
I'm fine because every character I've ever been attracted to is somebody that I don't know, which makes it much easier for me. They don't have the vocal types to play. All my friends don't have the vocal types to play the type of characters that I'm into. Sayu can't do like a gruff, hot dad. And Monarch Amelie can't do sexy lesbian-coded women, so I win. They don't do the character types that I like.
You wait until Sayu becomes a buff lesbian-coded character.
Buff lesbian man.
Yeah, let's see why. You say that now. Now they're gonna manifest it specifically just to spite you.
Oh my god! Fuck! It might happen at some point. It's okay. I'm still alive so far. That's it's really cool how well you can see the inspirations that you have.
What about you? Yeah.
Well, I made my character pro as a VTuber, right? So it's been a little bit, but it was, I don't remember when I last told this, but there was an artist that I randomly saw on Twitter, and it was such a fleeting inspiration. It was somebody who drew an addict with a big like cracked window looking in, and there was somebody tied up in the attic like marionette style, and it wasn't a sex thing. It was just like more kind of melancholy and depressing. It was just like some woman marionette style tied up in an attic with like light coming from behind them, and I was like, this is the most gorgeous picture ever. And from that tiny fleeting bit of inspiration, I was like, I'm gonna go make a character. I'm gonna go make a marionette character. And then I made my doll, and it kind of went from there. And it was like mixed with me being afraid of dolls and being like, let me make something that I'm scared of into something that's a little bit like cooler or prettier or sexier, etc., etc.
Oh, I didn't realize that's like a reoccurring theme within your choices, that you're like, this is something that scares me, so I want to like.
Think of the models that I have so far, Lala. Doll, scared of dolls. Nun, scared of the ocean because it's drowned nun. Bikini, scared of women. Makes sense. All of it fits.
The only thing he's not afraid of is being too sexy for his community. Am I right?
I do like my characters.
Am I right? Yeah. Right. That's why we call him Porcelain Zara.
But yeah, it was a very fleeting inspiration that came out of nowhere that I was just like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make a character. I'm gonna make it sexy. I'm gonna say fuck your fears and make sexy fears versions of the things that I'm scared of. And it worked, and it was really cool, and I love that OC, and as you can see, I still use it, and I still call I'm PorcelainMaid.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. You know, there's actually a psychological thing where like people as adults, like they will be attracted to their traumas. That's like an actual thing, like psychologically, where they're like, I mean, I didn't fuck with clowns when I was a kid, but you know, maybe I'm into funny meat now. You know what I mean? So like
Maybe I'm into funny meat.
so, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's the way I can conquer my fears in one or two ways, and I'm thinking, you know, like
I think that's trauma in and of itself, because you're like, how do I overcome trauma? Oh, instead I'll just be into it, I guess.
Yep, that sounds right.
How healthy that is, but you know what? Doctors probably have doctors have probably looked at it more than I need to psychoanalyze it on the internet.
Yeah, that's how I go. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Pat.
Feelings.
Oh my God. Freud would have loved whoever made that up.
I know. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Look here. Look, I finally, by the end of it, you see, I made sure we're now good side.
I think you're a little bigger than me now. That fits. This works.
Perfect.
Don't whack me with your ponytail. You gotta be careful. If you turn too hard, you're gonna fucking hit me with it.
I know, my Miss
Jesus.
Piggy. I can't help.
Relax.
I know, I'm sorry. I thought everybody said they like chasing tails, so that's why I keep on trying to hang my ponytail in front of them.
This is the wrong kind of tail that you're throwing at. I don't think it's the type of tail you're supposed to be throwing out there.
I mean, I thought you no. That little tug, one handlebar.
Well, thank you, Lala, for coming on to Porcelain Parlor.
Yeah. Oh, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
So, thank you. No, seriously, Joe, thank you so much. I've been a long time fan. You're one of the VTubers that I have shown like my family and stuff about like the range of people. You're so fucking funny. You're so creative, and you're just a delightful person.
Shucks, stop. Keep going. Shucks, stop it.
Okay, wait, I leave with one story. So, when I first met Joel, I literally screamed. I was like, and Joel said, "What's the matter with you? Can you like calm down?" And I was like, "No." I got very excited when I got very excited.
It's I'm not used to the startling reaction of people being happy to see me. It was very nice. It was a very nice, pleasant feeling. Thank you. Yeah. I loved it. It was great. So, it was wonderful to finally hang out like in this way. It was, thank you for having me and exposing me and all my shenanigans to the wonderful blockheads. They are very lucky to have you as their papa, and they're a good little group of kiddos. They're so cute. You hear that, chat? You hear that? People like me. Why don't you like me more? Hey! They're fine. They're fine. But no, I do appreciate you making the time to come on. I've been wanting to have you on for a while. I think you're one of the most interesting VTubers, and it was nice to have you on because, I mean, again, I already said at the beginning, but you have such an interesting history, and you have such like a rich culture to all the things that you've like experienced in life and have made a career out of, that I thought it was super interesting to have you on, and I learned a lot more about you today. So it was really nice to have you onto my stream and show you off to everyone.
Oh yeah. Listen, anytime you wanna yap about fashion, you wanna yap about the story points between FMA and Brotherhood that didn't work and vice versa, I'm your girl.
Next
Always
time I need a
happy.
fit check, I'll send it to Lala. I'll be like, is this okay? Do you think this would fit together?
I want to. Yes, please, please let me be your hype girl. I love being people's fashion hype girl.
Thank you. Well,
anytime.
How do we? You gonna like run back to the diner, or like do you have a car? How'd you get here in the first place? You just chase after me with the burning will of somebody who lost $38?
I did. This is a bit awkward.
You gonna roller there?
That's what you think. I just, just because I wear roller skates doesn't mean that I can just, that power goes willy nilly. It's very important how I choose to wield my roller skating prowess. Okay, just saying.
You gonna Heelys back to the diner then? Like, I don't want. Oh, Jesus Christ! It's like she was like possessed. Like a ghost, like you can't leave the boundary of where you died. She just like she couldn't leave for too long, and it pulled her back like a fairy. Well, thank you guys so much for watching Porcelain Parlor YouTube. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more Porcelain Parlor / date nights, you can check the playlist down below. Click on the channel right here, or you can see a video that's recommended for you specifically in the top left of the screen right here. Or if you would like to, please go ahead and check out and support Miss Lala. You'll see their links in the description below. And thank you so much for coming by. It's Miss Lala everywhere, and you guys should definitely go and support them, especially when I am really hoping they do some of those like turning VTubers into fashion streams. I don't know. I think that'd be so fucking cool. They're such an interesting person. Thank you again, Lala, for coming on. That's Miss Lala VT on Twitch. And thank you, Greasers, for coming by to the chat as well. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for watching. See you later. Go watch another video. Actually, don't even leave. Go watch another one of my videos.